Happy Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. This is episode 238 of the Councilmen Show, and we are doing a bracket for the best fictional birds. But there might be a twist. What is it? Find out in this episode with the Councilmen.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilman. This will be our 238th episode. A special Thanksgiving episode. Yeah, we got the three of us, Albert, Ariq, and Kelvin. Yeah, Teguh is not here again for as he got taken away by a stork.
By a
Yeah.
stork. What? Wait. Storks are usually the one who
being re-
delivers. So is
He's
he
being
being?
rebirthed. He's being rebirthed.
He's being
being rebirthed.
returned. So he's being returned. His parents is like, all right, we want to return this kid.
Refund it.
Refund.
You can refund a kid. You can refund a kid.
Oh
I
my.
guess so in Japan.
I didn't know I didn't know Japan have that kind of system.
Man, Japan
Mm.
storks are buff. Probably.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But yeah, Teguh's not here. But so Albert, what are we getting into today?
Yes, so today we have an exciting stuff. There's the three of us, me, Kelvin, and Ariq, and we are here to do a Thanksgiving special best fictional, specifically movies, but best fictional birds. And Kelvin have a twist to the main topic as this is Nonsense November. Calvin, you pitched this idea, and we were like, huh. So why don't you go ahead and tell us your twist idea here?
So I was thinking, Thanksgiving, usually people are eating turkey, so why not eat some of the fictional birds? So we have 16 birds from movies and TV shows. We put them in a bracket, and they're going to discuss on which one would taste better to eat. How to cook them, and also how to catch them. Because we can't eat them if we can't catch them, right? So yeah, there's going to be. I don't know if Ariq's going to do it, but there is going to be. There's like a graph of like taste to effort ratio. Yeah.
See, this is very interesting because they are clearly fictional birds, and and we'll get to the actual list in as the main part of the show, right? But part of it is like they are fictional characters based on real birds that we know, but there are also fictional characters that are based on birds that I don't even know what kind of bird they are. And it's not like we've tasted every single bird before. Like I've had chicken, I've had turkey, I've had duck. I think that's all the types of birds that I've had.
I've only tasted chicken.
You've never
I've
had
had.
duck?
Oh,
I-
duck as well. Yeah,
You've
chicken
had.
and
Yeah,
duck.
you had. There's no way you haven't had.
Yeah.
I've had
Yeah,
three of
Peking
what
duck is
Albert
good.
has. Yeah, I've had three of Albert has and pigeon.
I've had
Pigeon.
pigeon. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
if I've had geese. That's that one that I don't know about that one.
I would assume they taste like duck, but I
Yeah,
don't.
that's what I'm
but I,
assuming
but
too.
yeah, but I don't think it's. People might say like, no, it's not. Well, how am I supposed to know?
What's a pheasant in Indonesia? Maybe I've had that.
Pheasant?
Yeah.
Isn't it a pigeon?
Is pheasant a pigeon?
No,
it
no,
not?
it's a different type of bird.
I
Pheasant
think it's a
pigeon.
different type. I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Oh,
Anyway,
it's just one of those common birds. That's all I can say.
common birds. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so there are some birds that we've clearly never tasted before, and they are fictional. So I don't even know how we're gonna judge a taste if it's something that we haven't had, Calvin. So how are we gonna do? How is this gonna happen?
Well, that's where the nonsense takes place, I guess.
What a nonsense of November.
It's
Fair enough.
nonsense November after all.
Fair enough.
But yeah, right before going to the weeklies, I want to man, I went to the cinemas the other day. They forgot to turn the lights off. It was kind of funny.
How
Yeah.
long? How long until they turn it off?
No, I had to tell them. Yeah, I was watching Wish, right, and I got out of the
Yeah,
cinema
the new
when the
Disney
movie
movie.
just kind of started, and I'm like, excuse me, the light's still on. Oh, let me see. Then the girl checks. I was like, huh, it's still on. Then she runs in like quickly, turn it off.
Is this in the Botany Square Mall?
Nah, it's in the cheap one in
Uh,
Cinepolis. Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha. Then
and
Cinepolis
also
always had problems, dude. Same like me and Arix case. They forget to play it. They forget to turn the light.
If we got to play.
but it's cheap. All right. Yeah, and also they have this new flavor for popcorn, which is basically popcorn with corn flavor.
I'm
Yeah,
very confused.
you know
Rasa
one of those
jagung, Albert. Rasa jagung. Yeah,
roasted
roasted
corn
corn.
flavor from like Cheetos and stuff. Yeah, from Indonesia.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
they
so
put
they
it in
have
the
the
popcorn.
I guess
yeah they
that's
have
interest.
roasted
I guess
corn
that's
flavor on
interesting.
popcorn.
That's what
That
I meant.
tastes
Yeah,
pretty
so
good.
It's good.
It tastes really good. Yeah,
yeah,
roasted corn flavored popcorn.
The
imagine that going to the
weirdest.
theaters in like America, you just ask them, yeah, can I have my popcorn flavored unpopped?
The
Unpopped
weirdest
popcorn.
the weirdest popcorn flavor I've ever had from any theater here is a Oreo flavored popcorn.
Yeah, I
Oh,
tried the.
I've had those here, yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
had the Oreo one, but I had the chocolate ones. I don't like it too much. I don't
I
like it.
don't. I've never had chocolate. I've had
Wait,
Oreos.
Kelvin,
I've
have you
had
tried?
marshmallow flavor from Indonesia.
That's the one in the packet, right?
Yeah.
Like that you can buy.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I
I think
like
I've
those
tried it.
actually. Kelvin, have you tried the balado one? Which is like spicy, by the way.
Spicy? That's
No,
just torture,
Spicy
man.
popcorn. Yeah,
no.
I was like, what the hell is this? Spicy popcorn?
Yeah. Well, anyway, so that's the highlight of my week.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the weekly watches. But before that, Albert, why don't you do your chores?
Yeah, so you can follow us on all of our social media at Councilman Show, Twitter, Instagram, Letterbox. Follow us there. You can send us an email at councilmanshow@gmail.com if you feel like it. Also, you can check us out on YouTube where we go live stream every Saturday morning. And the name is The Councilman. That's also available everywhere after we record the live stream. Is available everywhere on the audio feed, on Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Spotify. So check us out there, The Councilman, and you can also buy our merch if you want to do it. We released a couple of new ones a couple of days ago, and it's on tpublic.com/user/councilman-show. A bunch of new merch, including the Blue Smith with Aric's face on it.
Yeah, get Ariq's face on your
Chess.
chest.
Yeah, I want to see someone
All
get it
right.
tattooed, Aric's face on his chest.
All right, let's get it started.
Are you ready for the weekly council segment? Weekly Watchies. We've been watching TVs, movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying, could be boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, because it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's Weekly Watchies.
All right, weekly watch,
Licky!
Licky watchies. Licky watchies.
licky watches.
Licky watchies.
All right, weekly watches, the part of the show where we talk about movies we watched this week, and you guys as well, in the chat, chime in with your movie that you watch, and also what's your thoughts on them. Yeah.
But by the way, before we start, there was something wrong with my headphones just now, and I had to fix it in the middle. When you play the Weekly Watches theme, it was so high pitched. I found I sound like a chipmunks when I was the singing voice. I was like,
It's
"What is this? Did
time
someone edit? Did
to.
someone edit the recording?" I was so horrified. I was like, and I checked my headphones. Something wrong with my headphones. I was like, "What? That was so weird." Uh,
All right. Yeah, let's get it started. Arik, why don't you start this time?
I don't know if I should talk about the film that we both watched first or the other stuff I watched. I guess I'll talk the
Let's
sorry, the other stuff.
yeah, let's deal with the
Um,
other stuff first. What is it?
right. Well, I didn't watch any other films again because I've just been watching TV series. But basically, what I've just learned is, Invincible season 2 has reached a mid. I almost called it a midterm break. That's not what it is, but it is what it is. It's
Midterm
not.
break.
It is because they're taking a break and it's not gonna return. It's like episode 5 to 8 is not gonna return till next year. So that was that was kind of confusing. I don't know why. But season 4 did. Season 4. That's not even gonna come out till like
Season 2.
2028. I mean, like episode 4 actually did. Is actually amazing because again it's back to like a lot of gore, a lot of action. There's like a pivotal point, of course, if you guys have watched it, basically at the end of episode 3 and the beginning of episode 4. I'm not gonna go into spoiler on that, but like overall, I guess halfway through I'm like, you know what, this is actually, just a really fun, like a great series so far. And I think it somewhat makes sense that they're taking a break, is the way how it ends, but at the same time it's only 8 episodes, so why are they taking a break is confusing to me.
This is
I
like
hate
they're doing the Stranger
those
Things
ones.
thing. Stranger
Dude,
Things
I
season 4, remember?
I hate those. Like, what? Why? It's only 8 episodes. Why are you pausing? Like, freaking animes have 24 episodes in a season,
Yeah,
and they made it all like every week.
yeah,
God
exactly,
damn!
right.
And your animation is not even as good as those animes.
Debatable, but
And
yeah,
not just that, they have source material. Just look at
the
it.
books.
They have the
But
comics.
yeah,
This is
but
one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
things that's like
I don't
like
think.
I
Well,
really
I
don't
don't.
agree that they should take a pause. It's only 8 episodes, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did you say, with Albert?
Well, I'm not sure why you brought up the source material part. If you're talking about they don't have ideas or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, but
Uh,
what's with the break then?
I don't
I,
know if it's
uh,
maybe it's a marketing thing. I'm not sure.
It's stupid though. It's
Yeah.
like it's like it breaks the momentum. Like I'm assuming episode 4 is great. So like, oh my god, I need to
it's
know what
great.
happened
Yeah,
next. And then it
You're
ends
not
and you
get.
have to wait a whole year.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
it's not a
Because like,
whole year. It's coming out January, right?
is it January?
Well, that's still like at least like
A
was
I
it
month.
a
think
month wait?
I think
A
it's
month
It's a
or
month,
out.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's coming out January. I believe the next
yeah,
episode.
like by that you're already like, you know, me at least, if I had to wait a month and I watch the continuation, I'll be like, I lost the
Mm.
feel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like parts of the fun is like, oh god, I can't wait, it's only next week.
Right.
Then I can continue watching. And it's like a
Mm-hmm.
whole
Yeah, yeah.
month. Ah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
Yeah,
not
I don't.
sure. I'm
Yeah, I
not
don't
sure why.
understand why. I
Stupid.
thought it's like, yeah. Is it like because they're like still trying to like finish up the last episodes, like
No
last
way.
few episodes, or what? Yeah, it's like some confused with that.
I
But
Uh,
don't think
like,
so
yeah,
too.
but
But
again, I mean, again, like I said, it did kind of conclude pretty well. But then again, yeah, it just makes you want wanting more. As Kelvin mentioned, is like, yeah, now you're just gonna have to wait a whole month. Yeah, more.
yeah. No.
So yeah, those who are planning to binge watch it has to wait even longer. A
Like
month plus every episode after.
I would understand if it's like 24 episodes in one season. 12 episodes is a lot. Sure, take a break 1 month. This 8 episodes in one season. God damn.
To be fair, one
Yeah.
episode is like 50 minutes long, so it's
Eh,
like it's a bit longer than some anime if you add up run times, but still, yeah, no. I
Dude,
don't get I just want to know what the reason was because I don't think we've ever like seen the reason. We
okay.
only oh that's
did
it.
Albert find one?
Okay, yeah. You
So
find the reason?
I found out about it. So the creator of this show is Robert Kirkman, right? Who I think he also worked on The Walking Dead. And so this is his quote based on an article with Collider.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of the production process just because ramping things up has taken a lot longer than we thought. But also, this is something that we've done with every season of The Walking Dead. And I think narratively, it's kind of cool to have that pause to digest what you've just experienced. And when you see episode 4 of season 2, you may need a break. It's a big episode. It's definitely a mid season finale kind of episode. And then he also mentioned that with everything going on in that time of the year, with Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, a lot of family time, I think a lot of shows get lost in the shuffle there. And so I think it's good to take a pause, and narratively it's gonna make things hit a little bit harder, and people will know what I'm talking about when the season launches. So yeah, that's what I say.
Okay, well,
Boo.
I
I'm
didn't know
trying
they
to
did. I didn't know they did
understand.
it with the Walking Dead thing. I
I
didn't
don't
know they
watch
did it.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, but to be fair, we don't watch Walking Dead.
I still
But
don't
Walking
like
Dead has
mid-season pause. It's stupid.
and Walking Dead has like 12 episodes, I think, or something per like season. This is
Mm,
less. So I'm just
that's fair.
hang on. So wait. I'm just like so assuming they never had the pause. That means they'll finish by like they release it like every Wednesday, Tuesday, or Thursday. So they'll be finished by like the middle of December, where most people might already be on holiday and have nothing to do but watch TV. But
Yeah,
instead,
no,
no,
that's
they're gonna
fair.
wait. They're gonna wait till January.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's fair. But well, yeah, that's weird. I guess who knows?
You know what?
Stupid.
That's kind of an L reason. You know what? No, whatever.
Do you think it makes sense for them after seeing episode 4? You think it makes sense for them to pause it?
I
Yeah.
mean, no, no,
No.
it doesn't make
See?
sense. Like, yeah,
It never
I
makes
mean, no,
sense to pause mid-season.
he's right. It's a heavy episode. A lot of things happen. It's really cool. It is like a mid-season finale. Yeah. He's right on that. It's just why would that be the reason to stop? I don't get it.
Hmm.
In
It's like
fact, I would
saying
like them to continue more. It's like you reach the climax. Okay, I want more now. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. It's a bit like I just drink this half bottle of Coke and now I'm gonna put it in the trash because like I mean so I don't
It's too
drink
good.
more of it or so yeah I don't know yeah it's too good I can't have more of it like what? Just have it for
Oh my
later.
god.
Yeah.
I don't that's a terrible analogy but you know what I mean but yes Invincible season 2 yeah it's great but those who want to binge watch it you're gonna have to wait very long time.
No.
Well not very long time but you have to wait longer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Longer.
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Hmm.
At least mid-season, 4 episodes in. Alright. Score, I guess.
Score for this the first mid season. Wow. 8 out of 10. I wait. It's 4 out
So
of
four
5.
out of five, and then you
So-
divide it by two, so that's 2 out of 2.5.
we haven't divided yet. Anyway, we're just this overall. But yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah. All right. So that's Invisible season 2.
Mhm,
All right. I guess I'll just go to me first. I watch a whole franchise.
mhm.
Yeah. I watch the Hunger Game franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I watch that thing with Avic, the Hunger Games Ballad of Song, the Hunger
Birds.
Games, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Yeah.
Was it
Hmm.
the
I watch it with
songbirds that
Avic.
come first? Okay.
The
Yeah.
songbirds first, yeah.
Okay.
I watch. So I watch in chronological order. I watched that, and then I watched the Hunger Games, Catching Fire, then Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2. It's you know, it's cool. I really enjoy the Hunger Games stuff. Apparently, what's the name? Um, Starting from the first one, I guess from the 2012, the Hunger Games one. It's a lot of fun when they're you know what's the name? Once they got into the arena, it's a lot of fun. Just like in the Catching Fire. In the Catching Fire one, it's a lot better, honestly,
Hmm.
because they kind of get to the arena really quickly because we already know what's happening. You know what they need to do with the whole interview stuff. There's no need for explanation on that, and then we
Hmm.
get more of the like, oh, uh, yeah, like in the quarter quells, right? I think that's what they call it in the Catching
Yeah.
Fire one. Yeah, it's like they're trying to stop it and stuff like that. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So we get through all the outside the arena faster, and once we get in, it's like action after action. It's a lot of fun. A lot of the political stuff there. It's pretty fun. Yeah. And then Katniss and Pita not knowing anything. So and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then there's Finnick. Finnick is such a cool guy, man.
Yeah. Phoenix Circle.
Finnick is so cool, my guy. But I kind of accidentally spoiled myself in the Catching Fire because at one point I think what's her name, Joanna?
Joanna Mason.
Yeah, Johanna and Katniss was talking, and then they were asking about Finnick. Is he the one with Annie? The one that goes,
Mm-hmm.
they say something like that. So I was like, who the hell is Annie? When they say like, they went like, I thought like they meant she died or something, and that's like someone close to Finnick. So I
Uh,
googled, because I thought, oh, there'll be no Annie Cresta anyway. So I just googled, and I spoiled myself from googling it.
yeah, they mention and showed any Cresta for like I think one scene in
Right?
the when they're showing the tributes, when they're showing every single tributes that got reaped.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
they mentioned
We
Annie Cresta who got picked and then Max volunteered for her. There was like just one scene
yeah,
I think in that movie, and
yeah,
she appeared
exactly.
again obviously in the later
So
films
I
with him.
wasn't sure who Annie Cresta is, and I thought it's
Mhm,
someone important that I just didn't catch just now. So I googled it,
mhm.
and I'm like, oh, Annie Cresta. And then I read, oh, he's married with Finnick. Okay. And then I'm like, oh, I guess that's why he's so distraught. And then I read again, like, had Finnick's children after he passed. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's such a
Should
sucky spoiler. Damn.
shouldn't have read the second sentence. Goddamn.
Nope, shouldn't have.
But yeah, catching fire is a lot of fun, man. Just yeah, like turns out Heavensby is in the rebellions and stuff as well. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Them recruiting like in the actual arena. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, and then after that, Mockingjay Part 1. It's the worst one. I give it 2.5, that one. I just find it extremely boring. Like, I guess
Fair.
the political stuff, it's pretty cool. Some parts of it are pretty shocking, I think. Yeah, like especially the PETA parts. Turns out he's like,
Mm. Hmm.
yeah, at the end they reveal it as like, oh, he's brainwashed all this time. I thought that was like, oh my, that's really shocking. All right, that's cool. Yeah, and Mockingjay Part 2. Yeah, again, it's it's all right.
They
It's
should
all right, I
they
guess.
shouldn't have split Mockingjay Part One and Part Two. To be honest, but
They
anyway,
shouldn't what?
they shouldn't split it into two parts
Yeah.
because I
Because
think
yeah,
it
part one
suffered from
really
it.
suffers from like being a part one, just setting up everything
It's
with
it's
no actual
they're
conclusion.
they're literally following every single YA/book adaptation at that point because of Harry Potter, at least Part
Hmm.
One, Part Two, Twilight. What's the title of the last Twilight? Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn, is that it? What's the last Twilight book?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Breaking Dawn Part One and Part Two, and they basically just do for all of those finale.
I thought it's
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they're all following Harry Potter because they did,
yeah, Harry
yeah, there's
Potter.
part one, part
Well,
two.
Breaking Dawn Part One came out 2011. Harry
Harry Potter
Potter.
came out first, did not?
No, Harry Potter Deathly Hallows. Oh yeah, 2010. Yeah, 2010. Okay, so like one
2010,
year,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
1 year earlier.
yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
They're just following.
But yeah.
To milk the
Uh,
money, get the cash.
yeah. The ending for Mockingjay Part 2, I think it's pretty cool. At least turns out Coin, I think that's her name, right? It's like,
President,
oh, she's
President Coin.
evil. Yeah. I mean, we kind of know that, but it's pretty cool,
Yeah.
I guess.
I should have mentioned. I don't think I've watched part two just because.
Part one
Really?
Yeah,
was
what
boring.
Kelvin. Yeah, because Kelvin said part one was boring, and I was like, I lost interest. And when part two came out, I'm like, I'm not interested. I don't care.
I think
Yeah.
I heard a lot of that from a lot of people too. It's like, yeah, I saw Part One, I wasn't that interested, and then like, so I never checked out
Yeah,
the second part.
never checked. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Part 2 is just okay. At least the
I
conclusion
like
is
some
like,
parts of
it's
Part Two.
nice. Some parts are nice,
But
but
it's
There's
better
some.
than
overall, it's
it's better
okay.
than part one, right?
I thought the conclusion was
Obviously.
really good, and the action
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
pretty good as well in Part Two. So
Yeah. So for the original series, I give the Hunger Games, the 2012 one, 3.5. Catching Fire, I give it 4 out of 5. Part 1, Mockingjay, I give it 2.5. And Part 2, Mockingjay, I give it 3 out of 5. Yeah.
gotcha.
It's also
Before you go
wait, it's also interesting because I watch all that after, because I watched
after,
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes first, then I watch the Hunger Games trilogy thing, right? So it's like as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, so this is what the reference is with the Coriolanus from like the ballads of
which is
Song and
such an
Birds thing.
interesting way to watch it, and I love that you
Yeah,
did that. It's like
I'm
the
like,
way how I see it and the way how you see it's gonna be very different
yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, when I was
Before,
watching it, it's like, oh yeah, that's what he did. that's what he learned from the mentor. What's her name? Gail or something?
Mm.
Not Gail.
Gale.
No, the girl
Oh.
from the Viola Davis character. What's her name?
Oh,
I forgot her. What
oh,
is
I
the
don't remember
name?
her name.
Yeah, that her. Oh, that's what he learned from her, kind of deal. Like, oh, that's cool.
Fair.
Yeah, yeah. So
Dr. Volume. What?
Volumina. I don't know the name
volume,
is.
Gall.
Doctor Volume.
Oh,
Gall.
Volumia
Not
Gall.
Gale.
Gall.
Yeah,
Volumia
Oh,
Gale,
Gall.
not
close
Gale.
enough.
Okay.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
close. Yeah.
Okay. Before you go to Songbirds and Snake, because I know you and Arik watched it, want to mention some things. The first Hunger Games, the first Hunger Games movie, I thought there was too many shaky cams, and I think that bothered me
Agree.
sometimes.
I agree.
And that's why they changed the director, and the directing is so much better. And I like the politics in the second one better leading up to the games,
Hmm.
even though
Okay.
I guess I never thought about how fast it is, but I like the politics more of like, oh shoot, they're fast champions and now they have to go back, and how suck that is. And like
Yeah.
how their motivation is all different. The previous time they want to win the game, the second time they don't want to play the game, they want to rebel against it, and that's why they make
Hmm.
of like, oh, Katniss is pregnant, blah 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 kind of shit. So it's like, it's so cool. And one of my coolest experience in theater, I think, is still in Catching Fire. I don't know if you realize this when you watch it at home. Right, everything before the games, they have a certain aspect ratio, and then as Katniss is going up the elevator to go to the corner, to go to the arena, the aspect ratio changed to IMAX. It is the craziest, like it's the most awesome. I still have chills thinking about it. As like basically as you go up the elevator thing, the tunnel elevator to go to the arena, the aspect ratio slowly expands, and as you reach the arena, the aspect ratio is full screen IMAX, and I'm always like, that is so awesome. I don't know if you realize that.
Oh,
Check out that
I
scene again if you have
I
not.
didn't
It's
I
so
didn't
cool.
realize it expands, but I did because I watched it back to back, like after Hunger Games and I watched Catching Fire
Yeah.
directly. I did notice, why is it kind of different from the first Hunger Games? But I'm like, probably just some weird, you know.
Yeah, and
Actually,
the
Maybe.
director change. So
actually,
yeah.
now that Albert mentioned it, that's exactly what happens in video games when they switch from cutscene to like gameplay.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
basically what's happening with her. She just loaded in. She loaded to the map.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that. And yeah, of course, that is the ballad of Songbirds and Snake. Pretty much I agree with what Albert said. Like the first part and part one, part two is great, I think, when they're leading up to the actual Hunger Games. And then just like yeah, again, the bear from the 10th Hunger Game being so bare bone to what it is now. Yeah, it's pretty
Mhm.
cool to see that the amount of changes they make between that, what, it's 64 years different.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool leading up to that. But then part three with the Coriolanus,
Slim Shady, you
getting,
mean?
yeah, Slim Shady, Slimanus.
Slim
Oh god.
Slimanus.
That part, it's like, yeah, it's kind of shaky, but I guess it's pretty okay. Yeah. Arik, you got thoughts on this?
I just wanna. There's two things I want to like just talk about this film, Ballad of Snakes and Songers. So first, yeah, I like the big like world changes within like that film and like the original Hunger Games. Like for example, how the tributes were treated. Like in the original one, they were treated as celebrities. They get like all these like fancy like trains
Dresses
and
and everything, right? Yeah.
dresses, yeah, all the food, and like a penthouse. And then in that one, they were like shipped in like a dark
In
container with bats, and the bat is not even the food. So
Yes. Yeah, and
they were like,
I'm gonna go spoiler here. So spoiler warning for everyone if you haven't seen Songbird and Snake. And that's like one of the most interesting thing to me because like again, like you said, the change because they realized like, oh, you gotta make, and Coriolanus realized this, right? You gotta make the
yeah,
people, especially the capital, care about about the tributes. Otherwise, they're not gonna watch it. So the way how it changed over time, and also like how in the main series they send them separately in their separate like trains and stuff, and put them separate like b- penthouse thing
Oh
in
yeah,
their own
I didn't
building.
think about the separate trains. Yeah, they all came in one train.
It's they all came in the same thing and they put in the same zoo, and you probably don't think about it, but they could literally kill each other if they want right there and then, and there will be no games. But they probably said, "Oh, we gotta put them separately because this could have gone bad." It's like it's like those small stuff they don't think about that they change in the future. I'm like, that's like so cool that they just because you have to write it in the reverse cycle. Like, oh, it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
Is
Yeah.
do you want to add something first, Kelvin? You were raising your hand.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, right. Yeah. So like, I just like those like subtle changes, and of course like just how the way the world looks. I mean, I just realized like the Hunger Games was like futuristic cyberpunk, but back then was like the steampunk kind of Victorian era, not Victorian, 1950s ish. So I don't. I just thought like the world change is cool. Also the arena. I'm like at least it makes sense how where they say like only like the big and strong ones survive because it's literally just like a really
A
Oh,
small
gladiator,
arena.
basically.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
gladiator arena. There's no like
Yeah.
hiding and stuff. But then they basically changed the meta, so they add like hiding and tactics and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and how the arena has been the same for the past 10 games, and then like eventually in future games they
Yeah.
change it every time. So yeah,
Yeah.
Technically, the arena
Oh,
changed because of the what happened there. But I guess it's
that's
yeah.
spoilers.
fair.
But yeah. One thing that surprises me, and I mentioned this before the show started, Tigress Snow.
hmm
Yeah. Like what she was again, I watched Ballad of Songbirds first, so what she was there, and then suddenly seeing how she looks in Mockingjay Part 2, I was like, whoa, what the hell happened here? Yeah, I didn't even know it was here. I mean, like when they say it's Tigress, I'm like,
Right,
I had to pause the movie and like double check, like, is this the same person?
right.
Mid movie, I had to check that. I'm like, whoa, what the hell happened
So,
here? Yeah.
oh, I just realized something. The second thing I want to mention, I can't really discuss it without spoilers. Never mind. Basically, I just want to say like I'm not gonna mention it or have this discussed because it's still like a new film. But like basically, I just don't understand the arc of Coriolanus that well. It kind of like it kind of goes full circle with him. It's like at first he's like this, but then suddenly he ends up like that.
Um,
Basically, what I told Kelvin to sum up the film is he did a lot of decisions that were considered kind of bad, but for some reason he got rewarded for it, and he's like, "Fuck it, we ball," and now he's president.
It's not that he got rewarded for it for no reason, really. It's
I mean, there was
because
reason, yeah, but
Gal was already trying to groom him.
yeah,
well,
Yeah, he's always been
what
kind of evil.
he's always been kind of like that, and I think like sort of just what happened at the end of the movie kind of make him like snap, not snap, but I guess in a way also kind of snap and just
He's
become
acting to change, basically.
pursuing it even more
Yeah,
aggressively. But I think it's always been like that in the beginning. It's always kind of been like selfish in that, not in that way.
so he's always being kind of selfish, yeah. Because I
I
thought
think
like,
it's like that's always in him type of deal, but Gal kind of brings that out full force type of deal.
yeah, no, but it's like, but when he got well known with I forgot what Richard Ziegler's character's name is.
Lucy
Lucy
Gray.
Gray Bear.
Lucy Gray, yeah, but yeah, but like when he got to know her, it's like he was more, what do you call it? Like I guess open-minded, more like
I thought,
kind.
yeah, I feel like that was
He had
around the
sympathy,
time
he
when
had
he's
sympathy,
still,
yeah.
And there
when
was
he's
I
still
think
unsure kind of deal,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah.
there was the part of it is actually real. Like I think he actually had feelings for her.
Yeah.
But when
I think it
when
was around
he
the lake when they found the gun thing, right?
right
that-
and everything leading up to that as well,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole film, like all the stuff in part 2 as well. I think it eventually like just sort of mold him as the character that he was at the end of the film. I think there's like a slow
Yeah.
mold to everything.
I think it makes sense, like how he transformed to the Coriolanus we know from the Hunger Games, original
Mr.
Hunger Games.
President
President
Snow,
Snow one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a bit of spoiler discussion there
Yeah.
for balance
There's barely
of
spoilers.
Songbirds and Snakes. Yeah.
There was one thing that I want to mention, and this is again spoiler warning for everyone, and this is particularly specifically to Kelvin because I want to know how he feels about this. And I guess I haven't seen part 2. I don't remember if this is part 1 or part 2, but so spoilers. Lucy Greybeard, she sing the hanging tree.
I was gonna mention something about that, like how it affects
How
Coriolanus.
awesome! How awesome is that you hear the
It was
hanging tree again in Mockingjay?
it was freaking awesome, man.
It
I was
must be
like,
so cool, right? Especially
yeah,
it become like a war ballad.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah. I was
god,
gonna,
that must be so cool for you. Because for
dude,
me, it's like the other way around. It's like, oh, this is where it comes from, and for you, it's like, oh my god, they bring
yeah,
it
I
back.
heard it there, and I'm like, Katniss sang it. I'm like, oh wait, this is a song. Oh,
Also, like the fact that this is so funny to me. The fact that Lucy Gray keeps on bringing up the name. Oh, this is a Katniss plan. This is a Katniss plan. And I bet at the back of Snow's head is like, oh my
yeah,
god,
right.
a tribute named Katniss from District 12 just got ripped, and you have like flashbacks of like Lucy Gray.
And
So
she's singing the song.
without Lucy Gray even yeah, exactly, without Lucy Gray even
Yeah,
realizing what she did for 74 years in the future, 64 years in the future. But like secretly Snow is like, oh my god, I'm being someone is taunting me right now. It's just so funny to me to think about.
yeah. But yeah, that song when Katniss sang it, it was fun time. I was like, damn, it passed down through generations. Yeah, and it's also funny when they're shooting the what do they call it? The propaganda films,
Yeah, the
and then
propaganda.
Katniss can't act.
Just read the line. When Philip Seymour Hoffman snapped is like,
Yeah.
that's one of the funniest scenes.
That's the best part about part one. Yeah. All right. I guess that's pretty much it for the Hunger Games talk. All right. For Ballot Song, Birds and Snake thing, whatever. I give it a 4 out of 5. I enjoy that a lot.
Mhm.
Ariq?
I'll give it a 3.5 because like the third act was a little bit
Yeah.
of a letdown. It's Slim Shady.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I originally gave it 3.5, and then after watching the rest, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is good. I'm gonna put this as good as Catching Fire. I'll give it a 4.
Okay.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you put this on par with Catching Fire?
4 out of 5 with
Okay,
Catching Fire was a 4 out of 5.
okay, dope.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
both are
That's a high,
fun.
that's
That's
a
what
high
I'm saying.
praise. Catching Fire is superior
Now,
for me,
Catching
but that's a
Fire
high
is
praise.
better, but both
Uh-huh.
I feel like both are 4 out of 5 level. But Catching Fire
Okay,
is like
yeah. Catching Fire is 5 out of
upper.
5 for me.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we'll see. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. Pretty much that, I guess, for the Hunger Games stuff. So,
Mhm.
all right, Albert. I'm sorry. Well, let's go to you. We haven't
Yeah, I
got to
know.
you yet.
You're good. I love talking about the Hunger Games series, so you're good. I can like run through a couple of these real quick, but actually, first I want to say I watched Gen V, the TV show for the Boys
Mhm.
prequel, and I think the Boys season 4 is coming out very soon. I think, right? And they say it's related, so I decided to check this out, and I can see where season 4 is gonna go based on Gen V. So I highly recommend it. It's a good show. The finale infuriates me in a way where it's like they done a great job in doing the finale that it makes me so pissed off. But the finale is great, and I think the show and the performance and the powers, it's so well utilized for the whole show, and the campus setting is great. So I highly recommend Gen V. Go check it out on Amazon. And it's all done, so you don't have to wait. You don't have to worry about the Invincible halftime show break, whatever. But
Oh
yeah, Gen V is
yeah.
good. I'm gonna. I want to talk about the one that just released, I guess, Wish, Disney's Wish. Calvin also saw that.
Yep.
It's a good film.
Ah.
It's not like crazy great. I thought the animation was good. The story was interesting. The song was a little bit underwhelming. I already forgot most of the songs. I don't know who composed the music, but the song's already a little bit underwhelming. I thought the voice acting by Chris Pine and Ariana DeBose was good, but overall, I guess it's kind of mid in a way. Um, but it's like it's not bad, it's not great, but it's just right there. And for a Disney 100, the fact that they're marketing it, this is the
Mhm.
100th Disney movie kind of thing. I guess it can be a letdown. Although this is the most Disney movie out of all Disney movie, and if you've seen it, you understand what I mean because there is so
Yeah.
many Easter eggs of Disney characters. Either they say a quote from a previous Disney movie, or there are Disney characters. There are characters in this movie that literally looks like a character that already exists in the previous Disney movie. And there was like maybe I want to say 10 at least in the movie that I caught of like references to previous Disney movies, of character appearances. So yeah, they're literally just they're not even like trying to hide the fact that they're making reference to previous films, and even the credits is
Yeah.
like pretty much Disney reference. But yeah, yeah, it's okay.
Apparently there's an end credit scene where the grandpa
Really?
plays the "Wish Upon a Star" on his
Oh,
guitar. Yeah.
I did
I
not
didn't
caught
stay
that.
for it. I just googled.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Wish. Wait, how much you give it, Bert?
I gave it 4 out of 5.
Oh, that's still high. I The thing is, again, like you said, it's the 100 year for Disney.
100th year
Yeah.
of Walt Disney Animation Studios. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had expectations going in, and it did not meet my expectations at all. So I give it 2.5 out of 5. I just think the songs are very forgettable, like Albert said. Like I don't have the yearning to look the songs after watching the movie. I don't. I think that's a minus, at least for Disney's stuff. And then was it the characters? Asha, was it Magnifico? Is
Yeah.
that the king's name?
King
And then all the
Magnifico.
side characters, I feel like they're so forgettable. Yeah, they're very forgettable. None of them like hooks me in or anything. The journey she's on is like very I don't really care about it. The plot, like Albert said, I mean it's basic Disney plot, I guess. Nothing too
Mm.
special about it. So it's like I just don't like it that much. I guess the animation is kind of good. It's good, but I don't know. I I it just feels a bit off with the background sometimes. That's how I feel at least. And then it just feel like they kind of
Mm.
reduce some details because of how the animations are, and I don't know. I just don't like it too much. I thought, yeah. Sometimes
Fair.
I like it. Sometimes I don't. I'll say that with the animation. But yeah. Overall, I don't like it. Let down definitely for an anniversary movie. Yeah.
They
Eh.
hype it up pretty big.
They hype it up too. Yeah. They hyped it up. I mean, they kind of have to, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but nah, I give it 2.5 out of 5.
that's fair, I
The
guess.
song, especially, is the one that I have issues with. It's like, yeah, how is it not something that I would remember, for, again, 100th anniversary movie?
It's written by Julia Michaels, and apparently she's like she what is she's written, I don't know most of the song, maybe I've heard it, but like she's won a couple of Grammys and stuff like that. So yeah.
Well, she didn't bring her A game on this one. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much that for Wish. You want to do a quick rundown for the rest of the movies, Bert?
Yeah, I can do that. Sorry, I just saw that Julia Michaels wrote a song for Haley Steinfeld. I'm like, which song? So I'm trying to look that up, but I cannot find it. Anyway, I think it might be the 50 Shades of Grey, one of the 50 Shades of Grey song that she did, which would be capital letters. Uh, anyway, what is my letterbox? Okay, rundown. Saw lots of films. The Killer, who is in someone's draft, or maybe not. I don't know.
I think it's
David
Teguh.
Michael Fassbender, David Fincher movie. I agree with the go. It was a very slow build. There are some good moments. I thought it builds up pretty eventually. Once the story starts to build up, it goes in a kind of interesting way. And Michael Fassbender was good. I thought Tilda Swinton was really good in her role. But it's not a Fincher movie that I would revisit compared to some other Fincher movies. But it's still pretty good. So I give it 4 out of 5.
Okay.
If any of you've seen this and want to comment, stop, pause me, by the way. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I finally checked that out. I think it's in one of your draft.
Teguh as
I
well, I
still
think.
like.
Goes.
I liked it. It's definitely better than Crystal Skull. Not a high bar there. I like that maybe less than Temple of Doom, which is my least of the original trilogy. I have mixed feelings about it. The adventures part and the like mystery part is always good. The villain is pretty interesting with Matt Mikkelsen playing the villain. I like the addition of Helena, played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I thought she was good as an addition. I like her as a character. I think Indiana Jones movies, the MacGuffin or the items are what makes or breaks the plot for me. Like the what's it called? The Ark of the Covenant, because it's like a religious item, right? I don't know why I put quotation mark. It is a real religious item, but like they put it, it becomes like magic. It becomes like kind of magic in a way, right? Because of the religious items. I thought that worked. I thought Last Crusade because it's like the cup of on the Last Supper kind of thing. I thought that was like it worked because again it's religious and it's magic. Temple of Doom, it's like in the middle kind of thing. Crystal Skull, it's like in sci-fi, it's alien, right? And that's where it becomes science kind of thing, and it doesn't work for me. I don't know if I can spoil this. I guess I don't want to spoil it just yet. But the MacGuffin I thought was crazy. And I was like, that does not really work for me. That's like you need to suspend your disbelief to another level. And I thought it doesn't work for me. And that was kind of where I kind of lost it. I was like, I don't like where this is going. So yeah, but I thought the ending with I'm not gonna spoiler, but the ending and the conclusion, because this is the last time we see Indiana Jones. I thought this is a solid conclusion for the character. So I gave it 3.5 because I still like some parts, but it's still not overall not that great. Nimona, I love it.
Nice.
After Spider Verse is my second favorite animated movie of the year. It's better than Elemental. It's better than TMNT. It's better than Wish. I teared up in Nimona. I
You
really
cheered
did.
up.
I got emotional.
Mhm.
I got
Damn.
emotional, dude.
All
At
right.
Nimona, it's so heartbreakingly sweet. So
Finally,
yeah,
someone else watched it.
4.5, 4.5 out of 5 stars. And I like the voice acting by Riz Ahmed and Chloe Grace Moretz, and Eugene Lee Yang was apparently in this film. So yeah, from
Yeah.
the Try Guys.
Try, guys.
Flora and Son, a John Carney movie, who directed Sing Street, Begin Again, and Once. I love John Carney. I thought his. I have never seen a movie that he did that miss. This is the closest one to me of a miss. I thought this is the weakest out of all the music movies that he did. There are still some good parts. I still like the arc. I still like the character relationship. I thought the music was kind of weak compared to all his
Yeah.
other music films. I thought Joseph Gordon-Levitt was good. Jack Reynor was good. Eve Hansen as the lead, I thought she was phenomenal. But the film as a whole, the plot doesn't really work for me. And again, music is weaker. So it's the weakest of his films, but it's still pretty good. 3.5 out of 5. The Little Mermaid, I finally watched it. The live action one. I never had an affinity for the original Little Mermaid, so this one didn't really do much for me. But there were some parts that I think improved on it. But at the same time, those improvement adds to the runtime, and I felt the runtime. So it's like again, it's like a yes, I like the changes that they made, but it make the film longer, which I don't really enjoy. And there was an original song, which I don't know if this is a Lin Manuel Miranda influence or if he's even involved in this. I don't know. But Aquafina voiced Cuddle, and
Bad.
David Diggs voiced Sebastian. And there was a song where Scuttle started rapping, and I was like, "What the shit?" But I heard a lot of people hate the song, but I kind of groove to it, so I kind of liked it. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was still pretty solid. Again, it's I put it in the same. I don't care for the original Little Mermaid, so I don't care that much for this one as well. And the last one was shit. 65. Adam Driver dinosaur movie. Bad. I zone out for a majority of it. Bad film. Anyway, there you go. So yeah, The Killer, Nimona, Wish, Indiana Jones Isle of Destiny, Florence on Little Mermaid 65. That's our all 2023 movies. I watch a lot of them.
Nice. I'll add one more that I watched, a Japanese movie, The Tunnel to Summer, The Exit of Goodbyes. I don't know, it's just a random watch that I do. It's alright. 3 out of 5.
Okay.
You know, it's the basic. Oh, you go into the tunnel, you get what you want, but in exchange, it's the time on your life type of deal. You know, it's like like 10 seconds in the tunnel is like 7 hours, so it's like, oh, how many minutes? It's like a whole week type of deal. Yeah. It's alright. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much. Albert, you don't have anything else, right?
I actually did watch another TV series from Apple. It's the Monarch Legacy of
Oh, the
Monsters. That
Monarch.
Dude, I wanted.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch that next week as well.
I mean, the next episode 4 doesn't come out till December 1st, so you're gonna have to wait a while. There's
I
three
will
episodes
wait
out
till
already.
December 1st.
Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna be wait a while. Well, I don't want to talk about it too much. Again, it's like 70% mystery investigation, 30%
Mm.
natural documentary, nature documentary.
All right, next week as well. Scott Pilgrim takes off. I'm gonna watch that.
All right, yeah,
Hmm,
that also
right.
comes out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Scott Pilgrim takes. I heard the rating's really good so far from what I'm seeing. Yeah.
Oh wait, can I just say also about the
Oh yeah.
Monarch
Sorry.
Legacy of Monsters? Anything Apple TV does when it involves like CG, monsters or dinosaurs, I think you could just trust them 100% because they did Prehistoric Planet, with David Attenborough, and
Mm.
dinosaurs look good. In this one, the monsters look good. You get to see
Really.
some new monsters, so like yeah,
I yeah. I saw some clips of it. I'm like, what
Is
is
it
this?
is
Then
it
I saw
connected?
it's
It's
Monarch.
connected to the Monsterverse?
it is
Yeah, I believe.
100%.
Yeah.
Because
It
Monarch
is.
is a thing from the Monsterverse.
Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
it, it 100% connects. The story
Takes
literally
place
takes place
after.
1 year after Godzilla 2014,
Mm.
but
Gotcha.
there's other stuff in between here and there. So like
All
yeah.
right. So it's before King of Monsters. In is it?
Before all that, yeah, King
Yeah.
of Monsters,
Before.
Godzilla vs Kong, all
Yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah. Before
Before all
those
that,
two movies, right? Yeah,
yeah,
because Kong
yeah,
Skull Island, it's like before Godzilla 2014, right?
yeah. That's like 1970s. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Just making
Hmm.
sure. All
yeah,
right. Yeah, that one seems pretty good. Yeah, I think the rating's pretty high as well for those
yeah, yeah. It
for
was
the Monarch
surprisingly
one.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
the main character's a bitch though. I don't like her, but anyway, you'll understand. But anyway,
All
Mr.
right.
Mr. Bluebolt is down bad in the comment section.
what?
And Kate can do whatever to me.
Gen V,
In
Gen
Gen
V.
V,
Okay.
Kate is a telepath.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Ah, I see. I see. I see.
I see.
Understand. I see. I
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, that's basically it for our weekly watchies. Kinda a long one because I watch a whole franchise, I guess. Yeah, Hunger Games is good, man. I kind of want more Hunger Games now.
See, he believe. Are you hungry for the Hunger Games?
I'm starving, man.
He's
I'm starving
starving.
for the games.
My
favorite
God.
character from the franchise? Who is it?
Fennec.
Fennec. Do you
Fennec's
have a
my
favorite? Do
favorite.
you have a favorite scene from the franchise?
Favorite scene?
This
Oh, that
has
one's
to be the one
tough.
you mentioned,
And
right?
you're not allowed to say the elevator scene where Joanna Mason takes off her clothes.
Aw.
Damn it!
Aw.
You
Because
know
I
me
know
too
that's your
well.
answer.
Johanna is cool. I really like Johanna.
That's a
Her
that's a
whole
funny scene though, especially because of Jennifer Lawrence's face of like,
yeah.
and then the other two is like, hmm.
What's my favorite scene from the whole movie? From the whole franchise?
The whole franchise.
I I uh, I don't know. It's
That's
hard
fair.
to say.
That's fair.
It's
That's
hard
fair.
to say.
Oh,
I
I'm
think
not
I
gonna. Okay, go
I
on.
think around the beginning of Catching Fire when once they're running to the center, I thought it was pretty cool. I guess some parts of it.
Oh, the cornucopia bloodbath.
Yeah, Cornucopia Blood Test is always fun. Except the first one.
The first
The
one was
first
like,
Hunger Games is just a lot of shaky cams. That's a
yo,
problem.
wasn't it like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, they were showing it.
Honestly, I give it 3.5, right? I was thinking of giving it a 4, but I'm thinking again, all those shaky cams. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. There you go. That's weekly watchies. And Hunger Games stuff. Yeah.
That's fair.
Alright. Let's get into the foul brackets,
Get
I
into the
guess.
foul. Let's stuff
All
our
right, 1 hour
turkey
in, and we
then our
finally get
next.
to the.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so again, we are putting fictional birds into draft, and the plot is to the plot. The idea is to see which one tastes better, right, Kelvin?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are MasterChef judges.
Why not? Yeah.
So, I do have a bracket here, and I guess I can flash it on the screen real quick.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna take it down, and we'll just put them in. But
Last
basically,
week it was the Hungerman. We're all hungry for something. So now let's
We were-
feast.
so
Last week was
let's
the
just
Hunger, but yeah.
you know what? Yeah, I'll just flash it for the audio, for the video listeners right here. This is the bracket, but yeah, I'll take this down and we'll just do it one by one here. So the first one, we're gonna start off big, the Battle of the Ducks. So we got Donald Duck versus Daffy Duck. So I don't know how are we gonna decide which duck tastes better. They're both ducks here. So you guys, what do you think?
We just see how they're
Oh.
built.
See,
How they're
Donald
built?
Duck. Donald Duck is. Here's the thing, though. I will say, I feel like Donald Duck will taste better. Why?
Why?
Donald Duck is thick.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I
look at
meant,
him.
right? Yeah.
Daffy Duck is like kind of scrawny for a duck. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Here's the thing: I've eaten duck, but I've never seen what the duck looks like prior to them being cooked. So, like,
I don't think you
I
would want
know
to see that.
Daffy Duck have like black feather, and Donald Duck have white feather, and I don't know what the duck that I eat what feather they are. So I don't know if that make I don't know if they makes a difference.
Hang on,
No?
let me Google what
Face
ducks are normally
different.
eaten.
In Bali, with Bali in there. So usually the duck that I eat are like the Balinese duck.
Okay, yeah.
Or like the Chinese like duck kind of thing, and like noodles and
Peking
everything.
duck.
Peking duck. Yeah,
Peking
Peking
duck,
duck's
yeah.
great.
Peking duck's great.
But see, okay, do you think their personality affects their meat? Like
I heard like I'm not sure which animal it was, but no, I feel like cows, right? And well, like stuff like that. If they are they're in an environment where they're stressed, their meat kind of tans up or something. You know, their
They
meat
do,
becomes
yeah.
harder,
Most
right?
animals are
That's
like
why.
that, yeah. So
Yeah, right.
if
So I'm assuming the ducks are like that as well. So which one gets less angry, Donald Duck or Daffy Duck?
I kind of want to vote Donald Duck on the basis that I just googled what a Pekin duck looks like, which is basically white with orange bill. Donald Duck is white with orange bill. A Pekin
Huh?
is a Pekin duck. A Pekin duck. I think that's like what is normally eaten. The type of ducks that
Uh-huh.
are normally eaten. So I'm gonna assume by that basis, right? We eat Donald Duck on a not on a daily, on a
On a
regular
daily
basis.
basis.
Not a daily, the regular basis. Meaning he has to be the better tasting one. And as Calvin mentioned, he's thicker. Thicker means they're
He got meat.
slower and more meat. There's texture.
Yeah. I think ducks as well. They got quite the fat on them as well, right? So I think it's
Yeah,
pretty good. Like the
yeah.
skin is pretty
Ducks are.
gamey.
Yeah, yeah. Ducks are
Yeah.
like they have fats in them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're comparing
I
two
feel like
ducks. It's
Donald
very
Duck.
difficult. I think we have to go with the thicker duck here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the thicker duck. As well, I think Donald. I feel like Donald Duck is easier to catch than Daffy Duck.
Right?
You think
To
so?
catch. Um.
Yeah.
See, I don't know about to catch, but also I guess I want to say maybe Donald is cleaner because Donald at least usually wears a shirt, so his upper half is cleaner. Daffy's always naked, so you know.
That's true.
I
That's true.
yes.
Um,
Because
so
regular
yeah.
ducks are clothed.
Uh, one of my sometimes favorite jokes from Chandler Bing from Friends is like, you know, why does Donald Duck whenever he goes out of the bathroom he have a towel around his waist when he never wear pants to begin with? I'm like, oh, that's a funny joke. I never thought about that. So yeah. So are we gonna go? Are we all gonna go with Donald?
I'm
I
gonna
think
go.
yeah.
I'm voting Donald for this. The thicker meat, man. Gotta go with that. Yeah.
Thicker
Fair.
meat.
Thicker Donald have thicker meat than Daffy. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right,
All
so
right.
Donald.
So
Donald
yeah,
advanced.
that's the first round. Donald advances. I'm sorry, Daffy. Both are iconic ducks, though. Yeah. All
Wait,
right.
wait, no. This is
Now
the
moving
one time
on
where
to
the
the next
losers are
one.
lucky because we're not eating them.
The losers are the luck. Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Here we have from the Harry Potter birds, the Harry Potter fowls. We have.
Well, no,
Wait,
it's
no.
one of them is Harry Potter. One of
I
them
was
is Winnie
thinking
the
of
Pooh.
Hedwig. Yeah, one of Harry Potter. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I was thinking of Hedwig, but yeah, Owl versus Fox from Harry Potter, the Phoenix thing.
So it's a phoenix
Here-
versus an owl.
Here's my question with Fox, right? Phoenix. Wait, actually, I haven't watched Harry Potter. So is Fox always on fire?
No, 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 no.
No, he's
Sometimes,
not always on
sometimes
fire.
Fox is. If you Google Fox Harry Potter, first of all, this is very interesting because Fox in the movies, it's like big, but like not huge. He's probably like the size. He is probably like this from like I want to say maybe from your elbows up to your head, maybe size wise. So it's like a big bird and it's
Okay.
red, and I don't know what a phoenix they supposed to taste like. An owl, if we're going with the Christopher Robin route, comparing it to Christopher Robin, owl is huge, no?
It depends on what kind of owls. Oh wait. Well, we are talking about the owl from Winnie the Pooh, right? That one's huge.
Yeah. So especially
Yeah.
if we're comparing it to Christopher Robin, because if you see the picture, well, I guess if you see it in Christopher Robin pictures, owl is the size of like from his leg up to his waist. But also, I don't know how tall Christopher Robin is.
But here's the thing, right? Even though is big, isn't like I
Well, I'm
owl is
questioning
a
how much
predator.
meat are we getting?
Yeah, but owl like predators' meat usually tastes worse than
You,
like
you said Phoenix doesn't eat meat?
I mean both would
Probably.
taste bad, I guess. Here's the
You
thing
think?
though. Phoenix, right? Fox
Yeah.
is a phoenix. The bird catches on fire. Does it cook itself?
Does it cook it?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Doesn't well in the movies, Fox did this as well, but Phoenix they burn and they turn to ash, and they rebirth itself.
So every
So what
time
does
you cook it,
what does that mean?
every
You
time
eat
you
the
cook it, it
ashes.
just comes. No, every time you cook it, it just comes back to square one.
It becomes a little baby bird again.
What if you eat
Well,
it though?
well, that's the thing. Like, so it burns itself and it turns to birds. So, what does it mean if we burn it? Does it also do the same? Does the same like physics apply to it?
Not only that, can you
Oh
even
man.
burn one? Do you think they're fire resistant,
That's the thing I
probably,
was
or
thinking
heat
too. It's fire
resistant? Yeah.
resistant,
Okay,
so how hard is
let's
it to cook it?
let me look this up while you guys
What are you
discuss
gonna look up?
discuss the
Can you
animal.
can you ask Chat GPT? Can you cook a feet? I'm gonna ask Chat GPT. Can you cook a phoenix?
Can you cook a phoenix?
Specifically in the Harry Potter series.
Is it
Like,
is
part
it
of me
possible?
says you're telling me you don't want to eat a phoenix. I mean, I
Not
want
only
to
that,
eat a phoenix.
we're trying to figure out how.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out how to eat a phoenix. Like an owl,
It's,
he can just, he's pretty friendly.
it's like
We can probably ask owl to just, can you get on the stove?
Nothing in the Harry Potter wiki ever mentioned anything about with the well, it caught fire on its own, but and then it turned to ash, but like it's never like they never show like it have it ever caught fire by accident.
like,
Can we burn can we cook can we burn a phoenix? Something we need to know first.
aw. Chat GPT said I can't eat the phoenix because it's an imaginary creature and doesn't exist in the real world.
Boo,
Yeah.
ChatGPT, boo.
Boo.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll go to
I
the most
guess
trustable
this
source,
is
Quora.
this is very difficult, I
You eat
guess.
a phoenix? I personally don't want to eat an owl because if animals taste like what they eat, then owls normally consume rats. Want to eat a rat? Do you know what a rat tastes like? I don't.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So part of the argument is that maybe we have to decide how we eat it, right? I forgot this happens in the books because I'm not a big book guy. But in the books, at one point, Voldemort used Avada Kedavra, which is the killing curse,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to go to Dumbledore. But then Fox came in and saved him, and the curse hit Fox, but Fox didn't die. So if he cannot even die from the killing curse, how do we kill him in the first place?
We eat it alive.
We eat it
No!
alive. Maybe
No!
no. Wait, how does it rebirth itself if we eat it alive?
Yeah,
Does it
that's
just
what I was
burn-
thinking,
Does
if
it
you're
just
eating
burn
it.
in our intestines and then it just
Oh.
like comes out like aliens, like
Okay, so there is a Wikipedia page for the Harry Potter wiki called the Burning Day, and basically this is the day where a phoenix bursts into flame, and then the book describe it as decrepit looking and resembling a half-plucked turkey before it bursts into flame.
Okay, can we just say it tastes like turkey with that
Uh,
analogy? Or is
well,
that
it,
too
maybe
far?
maybe
turkey
it tastes
shape.
like turkey, but again, the question is, can we eat it?
No, I think just for the safety of our tummies, I think I'll go with owl.
I think we have to go with owl.
I don't think we can cook a phoenix. It's just not possible.
It's just
It
not
keeps
possible,
rebirthing
guys.
itself.
Imagine just like having your like excretory system burned with ash after you
You
eat
poop
it.
ash.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. Owl.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll have to go with owl. Just eat the owl.
how?
Yeah, for the safety
There
of
is.
our tummies.
I just.
Let's go with
What is
owl.
this? I Google, can you cook a phoenix, and there is a website called cabinetmagazine.com, and there is a whole article about how to cook a phoenix.
Okay.
I'm not
Read
reading
it
all
then.
this.
We're
Ah.
not reading all that.
Bro, it's like 3 pages long.
Oh, it's 3 pages long.
And there is a subreddit for D&D, and like, what would happen if you try to eat a phoenix?
I
Oh,
don't
dude,
think so.
someone
and then
mentioned it
and then
here
the,
on
high,
Quora.
the top vote for the D&D is like burns on the way in, burns on the way out.
Well, yeah. I would yeah, I would explain, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I guess we
okay,
cannot.
here's
I
the
guess we
thing.
cannot eat it.
That's what we're not. This is what we're not thinking. What if we microwave it? Quora gave a good idea because microwave is not using heat. Is using radiation, kinda.
Using radiation to like boil
Heat it
the
up.
water.
Yeah.
To heat up water.
Would that work on a phoenix?
But again, the question is, what if it comes back to life?
Right, that's true. Right, I forgot about the rebirthing.
Is there a rebirth? If you try to roast, yeah, the Quora, are you finding what if you try to roast a phoenix over fire, would it actually cook or would it merely reincarnate? Damn.
All right, let's go with owl.
Yeah,
just
let's
for the
not.
safety of our stomach.
This is too complicated for him.
Yeah. No, let's not risk it. Owl from Winnie the Pooh. You win by default.
I'm sorry, owl. You win by default. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're getting eaten.
Right.
All right, next one here we have the two long-legged birds, Roadrunner versus Crane from Kung Fu Panda. Yeah.
So Rodan from
Uh,
Looney Tunes and Crane versus from Kung Fu Panda. I've never had either of these.
So yeah, the good thing about
Mm.
these two animals is that they're real.
They are. Isn't a Roadrunner in real life really small?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this is what the real Roadrunner looks like. Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
Does
I've
it
seen
go-
like
does it
yeah,
not
the
go
cartoon.
meep,
Yeah, it's like small, right? In real life? No?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
small.
So well, if Calvin's argument is how hard is it to catch, first of all, if it's as fast as the one in Looney Tunes.
beep? Yeah,
Possible.
but
I don't know.
but Crane would beat us up as we're trying to cook it.
Shit, you're right. Okay, so assuming we're bringing see, I don't know what kind of interpretation are we doing, but in real life, a Roadrunner can run at a max speed of 26 miles per hour.
Okay.
We can't run that fast. That's
We
all
can't
know.
run that
We
fast.
can't, but we have a
Definitely not.
car.
You want to
Can't
run
run.
it over? What are you talking about?
Running it over with the
Roadkill,
car
baby.
might spoil the texture a little bit.
You got you got you gotta,
unless you
gotta-
have unless you want some minced Roadrunner patty.
Oh.
you gotta go max speed and you just like drift it, hit it on the with the trunk of the car,
See, okay, well, okay,
Comes
just
down.
logistically wise, cranes are bigger. We get more meat from crane.
Yeah. Okay.
What do cranes eat? Fish, right?
Here. From what I Google, well, this is sandhill crane, but I'm gonna assume it's the same for every crane. They say it tastes like pork chops or beef tips. Yeah. Does that?
I like pork chops.
I like pork chops too.
Yeah.
But
I'm
like-
saying yeah, what I should not.
I kind of want to see what a cook crane look like. Oh, it just looks like
Actually,
regular.
A person just looks like
Looks
a
like a
normal.
regular bird.
It looked like
Yeah.
it looked like a ribeye kind of thing. Nice.
Huh.
Yeah. Interesting. Cook Roadrunner.
What does a
Yeah,
roadrunner taste
Cook Roadrunner looks like chicken, literally, because it's small, I guess. So I guess it's almost like steak versus chicken in a way. Because if you try to
I
look
like.
up Cook Roadrunner, it literally looks like a chicken.
Yeah, but then again, can we catch the crane from Kung Fu Panda? Do you think? I mean, we.
You think it's easier to catch Roadrunner? Look at how long Wile E. Coyote's been trying to catch it.
While Coyote got coyote brains, we got human brains, man.
We're smarter.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like like I'm pretty sure cranes would taste better. Roadrunner, we
Yeah.
need to. And also just
Hmm.
uh, do you think we can shoot it? Like crane?
See. So according to Kung Fu Panda fandom.com, Crane's weakness is in his ankles. So if we can target the ankles, we can get it.
Albert, use your basketball skills. Ankle break that boy.
I thought you're gonna be like throw a basketball right. at
Oh,
his ankle.
basketball! I didn't know. Just ankle breaking.
Ankle break him, man. Cross over that boy.
So yeah, Crane have 6,019 feathers on its body. So we gotta pluck it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to pluck 6,000 feathers, and then that's part of the the process. It's allergic to silk among many other things. So there you go. We can use
Okay.
silk to make it
Alright.
suffer.
You know what? You know what? I think I've decided. I think Crane is worth the effort. If it's
Yeah,
just him
Crane's
by
worth the
himself, and
effort.
we don't have to fight the other Furious Five, right?
Hmm.
We can probably take him down using some ingenuity, a gun, and ankle breaking. Not in that
You know what?
particular order.
You know what? This is interesting. I don't know where this source is originally from. It's from the fandom.com. So it is revealed that Crane loves scented fabrics. So he liked the scent of fabrics, but he's allergic to silk. So maybe we can lure it by using
Lure it
like
with
a
a scented
fabric scent,
fabric.
but it's actually made of silk.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no! And then we ankle break it. And then
You ankle break him,
it.
and then
And
yeah,
if he
and then
fell
we're-
down, we wrap him with silk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Crane is worth the effort. Gotta get that pork chop, baby.
I think Crane is
Yeah.
worth the effort.
Yeah, Roadrunner, you're
pro-
free to run.
Also, bonus, I guess, because his voice by David Cross, who is the guy from Alvin and the Chipmunks. So I don't know
Oh.
what it means, but I don't know.
If you want to eat the chipmunks as well,
I don't
Albert?
want to eat the
You don't eat
chipmunks.
the
No.
chipmunk, you don't eat the chipmunk.
I don't want to. It's just
Like
like
birds, yeah, okay.
added bonus,
Chipmunks.
Can't you imagine that? Just imagine the guy from Alvin and the Chipmunks being cooked.
Well, Katniss
yes.
keeps eating squirrels. I guess that's similar to chipmunks.
So Cranes. All right.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
to
So
pork chop
Crane
cranes.
advance.
All right. Yeah. Next one, I guess. We have Kevin from Up versus
Up.
Lord Shun, from Kung Fu Panda
Kung
2.
Fu Panda.
Yeah.
So peacock
Kev-
versus a fictional bird, which is a snipe, or they call it a snipe.
What does ostriches taste like? Because that's
I
the
don't think it's an
closest
ostrich.
approximation.
No, it's not.
No, it's the closest. It's
Oh,
the
it's the
closest
closest thing.
approximation to.
It's a
Kevin.
bird of paradise. I think they call it a bird of paradise or something.
Yeah.
So another
Nice.
Kung Fu Panda fella comes here.
Oh,
But
yes, a mythical
ostrich meat
snipe.
Wait.
Hmm.
Ostrich meat doesn't taste like other birds. Its meat is red like venison and tastes similar to prime beef.
Ooh.
I'm assuming like because he has a similar build to that of ostriches, same size and everything. Well, actually, it's a she. Kevin's a girl. I'm assuming it'll probably have that similar texture as well. Big bird like that. Red
Okay.
meat.
How? What about
Yeah,
peacock?
understandable.
What about a peacock? What is the texture of a?
I would assume a peacock would taste like a peasant because it kind of looks like one but more fancy. But let me just check real quick. My search
Alright.
history is gonna be very interesting. Peacock taste.
I'm in incognito mode, so it's fine.
I'm not. Like,
I-
what is
I
the
cannot
best way to cook a peacock? It says.
Alright.
Put it in the oven.
Again from
Cora.
Cora. From
Yeah.
Cora.
Chorus
More
host.
flavorful than chicken, and tender, and has a sweetness and aroma that is unforgettable, especially when prepared by masterful chef. So
How do
are
I?
we a master
How do
chef?
you? How do we imagine what a chicken tastes like but better? How do you like imagine
Yeah.
a better tasting chicken than just
Okay, so
chicken?
it's a chicken, but you don't have to season it. It's already pre-seasoned. Um,
You know what? I can go with that logic. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that logic.
No, this is the
So
thing. Yeah, I think.
okay, no, you explain. I just wanted to say it's like either prime beef or just really good chicken. But yeah,
Here's the
what do you want
thing.
to say?
I was gonna say, Lord Shen, I feel like he's a hassle to catch.
He's a meta. He's not
He's
as
a
easily.
menace.
He's a menace.
Yeah. Albert, look up
Unlike
Lord Chen's
unlike
weakness.
Crane.
oh, okay. I'll look it
Let's
up.
see if we can
Also,
ankle break that guy.
yeah. Well, Kevin, we can just lure with chocolates.
Yeah, that's the thing. Kevin is easier to
Kevin is dumb.
catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bird. It's a snipe.
But
I
also, we
guess.
gotta remember, Kevin is a mom, so it will be an orphan. The kids will be orphaned.
Eat the
Oh.
kids. Easy.
No. We grow them first, Kelvin. Don't eat the kids directly. We find them.
But
We grow
we
them.
need another gender though. You know.
But
Yeah,
to
the sex.
reproduce. Oh well, I mean it's too late for them. I think they're just gonna go extinct, but they'll be delicious when they
Yeah,
go.
that's why just eat them.
Yeah, but they'll be delicious when they go. We are cruel. So cruel. Just like yeah, just eat them. It is
So
the
There
colors
is
are
no
almost
Albert,
contrasting.
there's no clear weakness for Lord Shen in the fandom. But if we were to assume from the movie, you tell
He has a
him
big
he goes crazy over like prophecy. So maybe we could tell him a fake
okay,
prophecy.
here's the
and it's
thing.
like,
Again, the Lord Chen is stressed. Meat doesn't taste as good. So Kevin
So it will
is
just
the obvious
so it will
choice.
just become regular chicken.
Also,
once we
you know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You know, we gotta consider where they grow up. Kevin is from Paradise Falls, nature, open air, oxygen.
Mm.
Lord Shen makes
Mm.
cannons, all the smoke, man. So maybe it's like
It's not gonna taste good. It tastes like
taste
metal,
like smoke.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But
from
what
the
if
smoke, you know.
But what if it comes like pre-cooked? It has like the smoky aroma. Okay, you know
I
what?
don't think that's
I'm
how
still
it
going.
works.
I know. I'm still gonna go with Kevin anyway. I'm just trying to
I'm
You
gonna
find
go
can.
with
like
Kevin. Kevin have more meat as well,
Kevin
and
has
maybe the
more meat
meat
as
maybe the
well.
meat's colorful like him.
I don't think so. I don't
No, I
think
just
so.
said it. Well, actually, no, never mind. Ostriches have meat like.
You don't think the meat is colorful?
I think it's
Don't
like
think so.
colorful prime beef. That sounds weird.
Mm. Mm.
Colorful.
Okay.
prime.
I've never had a colorful meal. I don't think.
Apart from like sweets and candies, yeah, no.
No.
Full- the
Alright.
full meal,
I
no.
think Kevin is the obvious winner here. You know.
Yeah, I think we'll go with Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
so
easier to catch as
Kevin-
well.
Kevin advances.
Yeah.
Lord shit.
All right. Next up.
Next up we have Blaziken from Pokemon versus Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Toy Story.
This is the battle of the big birds, dude. The battle of the
Yeah.
big birds.
Battle of
Blaziken
the
is just a
bipedal
big
bird.
Blaziken is just a big ass chicken.
It is a big
Yeah.
ass chicken. Big ass chicken with thick legs. Chicken.
legs.
The
If
leg
If
tastes
you like,
good.
if you like, if you
The
like chicken thighs, yeah.
Chicken
No,
thighs
but
taste
I would-
good.
But I would assume Blaziken is like very lean meat because he's so like muscularly
muscular.
built like that.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be like hard to chew.
that's
True.
true. That's true.
Actually, but
Huh.
Big Bird,
But
he's
Big-
fat, isn't he?
Big bird though. Juicy meat. Probably.
Well, what kind of bird is a big bird?
A big one.
It's a big bird.
one.
Bird.
He's a big one bird. He's a big one.
Let's
What-
Google it. What bird is Big Bird? Let's see.
What kind of bird is Big Bird? Such an interesting question to ask. A big one. Huge.
They don't have an answer for it. He's 249 centimeter.
Damn.
8
Big
foot
bird
2
is
inch.
two what? How
Eight
tall is
Big
it?
Bird's like
2
8
inch.
foot. Yeah, 8 foot 2 inch.
8 foot. Blaziken is Blaziken is 6 foot, 101.9 meters.
Oh, that's a 50 centimeter size
How
difference
how
there.
how heavy is Big Bird?
How heavy
let's
is Big
Google.
Bird?
Because
How heavy
Blaziken
is
is
Big
52
Bird?
kilograms or 114 pounds.
Albert got the whole Pokédex open.
Yeah.
Okay. No, not the largest bird, Wikipedia. I need big bird.
Uh,
Big Bird Sesame Street.
also, it's
Wait.
probably easier to catch Big Bird because I think Blaziken will put up a fight. I don't think Big Bird
No,
will.
No, Pokeballs. Assuming we're allowed access to them, can we not just capture one with a Pokeball?
That's true, but you gotta weaken it first. You know, it's not. It's the
Oh,
catch
we
Gotta
don't
rate.
have
beat it
a.
up
The
first.
catch rate.
Yeah.
The catch rate of a Blaziken is what 11%. Very low.
But what if you use a Master Ball?
Well, assuming we can find a Master Ball.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I can't find how his
How
weight.
heavy is Big Bird?
Oh, wait. Actually. According to different episodes, so Big Bird has weight either 165, 300, 165 pounds, 300 pounds, or 280 pounds.
Let's go for the middle number there.
280?
Yeah, yeah. Let's
Well, how
assume
much
the
is that
middle.
in kilos?
Well over 100. That's
I
all
don't
I know.
Yeah, okay. So we got Big Bird 249 centimeter height wise with 200, what is it, 127 kilograms. That's a big bird.
It's a big bird.
That's a big bird. And what kind of living situation does Big Bird have, you know? Does he live
He live
a
in- he lives in Sesame
stress-free
Street?
life? Is it stress-free life in Sesame Street?
It
I'm not
is.
too
Well-
familiar with Sesame Street.
It should be right.
He lives with Elmo.
Is
Living
Elmo
with almost
Venice?
stressy.
I don't know. Apparently, Big Bird is based on a canary, but like a giant canary.
That's a effed up looking canary. How does a canary look
What do
like
you
again?
taste like canary birds?
Um,
Well, canary in
Yeah.
real life is very small.
very small. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, no!
The French like to eat it.
No,
What?
someone make, you know what? You know that dinosaur with the long claws, but they make
Yeah.
it Big Bird.
Yeah, yeah, the Therizinosaur.
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus, but it's Big Bird.
Oh,
I feel like
I
Big
think-
Bird is the obvious choice to eat.
I'm gonna go with
It's big, it's
Big
juicy.
Bird as well.
Blaziken is too
Blaziken.
lean based on what you said, that his height and weight.
Yeah,
He's 52 kilograms,
Yeah.
but he's taller than us. What the
And
hell?
again,
Plus, he's
fire
constantly
is-
on fire, so it's constantly cooking itself. You know.
yeah, and
Yeah,
you
like
know,
so it's like Fox then.
Fox.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in a
we
way.
can't really cook it. I guess.
Well, sorry, Katie.
Oh,
we're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
eat Big
Katie.
Bird.
Big Bird.
We're gonna eat Big Bird.
Maybe Big Bird will be spare, you know, in the next round. But Big Bird is the winner right now. Easier to catch as well. Yeah. All right, let's go through the list
Fair
again. We have Tweety versus Red from Angry Bird. Tweety, tiny bird,
Well,
With a
Red is
big
also
head.
tiny, no?
but it's fat.
But he's fat.
Right? He is fat, right?
He's round.
What kind of bird is
He's
Red?
round. It's a red bird.
And what kind of
so-
bird is Tweety?
What kind of bird is Tweety?
Well, we know that Sylvester the
yeah.
cat likes to eat Tweety, so maybe Tweety is, or it's already hinting that it's tasty. You know?
So
Species,
red is
yellow
just a red
canary.
cardinal.
Okay.
Tweety is a yellow canary.
So
Okay.
another canary,
A
versus
small,
a
a
cardinal.
small one.
A
yeah.
small one versus a cardinal.
Yeah.
Oh.
But, you know, like looking at the shape again, Tweety, the head is really big. And
Red is just a
Is bird-
head.
no, we are taking the movie one. It's not just a head; it has a body. movie one has a body.
It's just that. It's just that.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I.
Uh,
This is round like a minion.
yeah.
What?
Hmm.
What's with Google telling me it's illegal to eat the cardinal? I don't care. I want to know what it tastes like.
It is illegal, really?
Wait, is it?
It's illegal. It's illegal to kill cardinals in.
What's
holy
so
crap.
special about cardinals?
I don't know, but I'm gonna eat one. Okay. Charges a fine up to $15,000 and 6 months imprisonment.
Whoa! For a cardinal?
Yet if you kill a cardinal, are cardinals edible?
I'm pretty sure it is. Any kind of bird's edible.
Oh man.
Okay. The question is, with Tweety, it doesn't really have a body. It's very small, so we are mostly eating the head. Does
The head
This
part
is
of
a
a
skull.
the head part of a bird is not the most
is that
scrumptious.
yeah? Maybe it's crispy. Like you
I mean,
eat like a
the
cracker kind of deal.
the ones I've had were they're not completely crispy. Sometimes in Indonesia they serve like chicken heads, by the way. So it's
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
I've never had a
yeah.
chicken head.
I never really eat it. That's the thing. I've eaten the beak.
I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
there isn't much
we're just
meat
talking
on it.
about how much more meat, and we'll go with red.
Red has more meat.
I'm pretty sure.
Again,
I'm pretty sure
We'll
they
be
Tweety
caught
taste
is
the
for
just head.
same.
We'll be caught
Yeah.
for illegality. But yeah.
Oh no, it's only illegal in the United States, Canada, Russia, and Mexico. Where
Also, if we pick Tweety to advance, it will put Tweety against Big Bird, and that's just a big canary
canary.
versus a small canary. So that's not fun, you know.
Yeah, let's go
Obviously,
with
Big
red.
Bird wins.
it's red.
Again,
red.
Tweety is just head. Tweety is just head. I don't think bird head tastes that good.
Okay, so
At
red
least for a
advance.
Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, red advance. Tweety is safe for this one. Next we have another chicken. Chicken Little versus Zazu from Lion
Zazu.
King. Yeah,
Zazu is a hornbill.
yeah. How does a hornbill
Oh,
taste?
how does the
What's-
hornbill taste?
Huh? What does chicken? What bird is Chicken Little? I wonder.
It's a
Mm.
chicken. And how? But
No,
how
no, no.
little is he?
Yeah. How does what hornbill taste like?
Don't tell
trying
me
to
they're
see-
illegal to eat. Okay, I don't care.
They're African animals.
Huh? Okay. Dark wings. They don't have an answer for this. I don't think people have eaten it.
Wait, what the hell is this?
All right, Chicken Little and Zazu. All right. Looking at the body shape, at least. Who's the other one again just now?
So Chicken Little is approximately 14 inches height from the floor to back.
How much is that in centimeters?
Just above 30,
Just above 30. That's tiny chicken,
Thir-
man.
30, 35.
That's
We
why it's
got a
called
lot-
Chicken Little.
We gotta let them cook a bit more.
Let him cook a bit.
Yeah,
If we
you know,
ate it- if we
age-wise.
ate- If we ate his dad, right, who's big.
Can we just eat his head instead?
His dad is bigger. No, we gotta go Chicken Little, dude. We gotta go Chicken Little.
To be fair, 14 inches is like bigger than the average chicken. Than the
It
average
is.
like real life chicken. So you said chicken, not
Yeah.
so little, but Zazu.
Can you imagine if the finale is Chicken Little versus Big Bird? But no.
Alright,
I just found that
Wait,
all I can
question.
find is a very disturbing like article about Malaysian soldiers killing a hornbill, and there's like a
That's
picture
what I
of them
found too.
hanging it. That
Okay,
is
here.
grim.
Wait, which version of Zazu are we taking? The animated one or the quote-unquote animated one from the newer Lion King?
Let's go with the original, I guess.
Original Lion King. All right. Even then, I feel like, do I want to risk on how a hornbill tastes like? I guess that's the question, right? Because we
Mm.
don't know how it tastes like. I don't think many people have tried it.
Well, this Chicken Little is the only chicken left because Blaziken is gone, and no one else is a chicken here. So, also I just realized we don't have any turkeys in this.
Well,
Just
turkey is just not
fictional
a. Who is a good fictional turkey? I don't know any turkeys.
Yeah.
I don't know any turkeys.
You know, just for the curiosity's sake, I'll go with Zazu.
The mayor of Chicken Little is a turkey. I forgot about.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
go.
I guess
I'll
we
go
could
with
just-
for the curiosity. I'll go with Zazu. You know, I feel like chicken. We've had it every day.
Chicken
I'm
is
gonna, go
boring.
with, I'm gonna go with Chicken Little, so Ariq you can break the tie.
Yeah, Eric, you want protein? Or do you
Well,
want
I'm pretty
less
sure-
protein?
I'm pretty sure Zazu has the same amount of protein, but
I'm pretty sure. Probably. So,
okay.
which protein source do
Hornbills
you want?
hornbills are omnivorous, meaning that they also eat insects and
Fruit.
small animals, which means they might have even more meh taste compared to chickens. So I guess I'll have to go with
Although
chickens
the lions try to eat him, so
because lions eat literally anything. Albert, they'll try to
that's
eat
fair.
us.
Yes.
That's fair,
We
man.
have a different palate to them, you know that?
That is true. Rowan Atkinson cannot save Zazu, I guess.
All right, chicken noodle. I guess advances
Chicken
Chicken
Little
noodle.
for this one.
advance.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
maybe
chicken survives.
regular old chicken is gonna wins it all.
Yeah, regular old chicken might just be the best.
All right. What's next, Albert? Is it
The
the end of
last
round one?
the last one of round
one
one
more.
is Mr. Ping versus Woody Woodpecker. Mr. Ping from Kung Fu Panda. So we got multiple Kung Fu
A
Pandas
duck.
here. Is he a duck or a geese?
Or
It's
it's
a
a geese. This geese
And
tastes
Wood,
like, I'm
and
pretty sure it,
Woodpecker is a
Woodpecker.
woodpecker from Woody Woodpecker.
Woody.
tastes like
Wood.
rich, rare roast beef, huh? Only
Who,
better,
Woody
huh?
Woodpecker or Mr. Ping?
No, goose. A goose.
Okay. How about
Mr. Ping is
Woodpecker?
a goose, right? Not a
I think
duck.
so.
Yes. He's a
Mhm.
geese, yeah. What does a fresh goose taste like?
What does
I've never
Woodpecker
had.
taste
I've never
like?
had a goose. I don't think.
I've never had a goose either.
Ooh,
Hmm.
Woodpecker meat has strong flavor and is often compared to the taste of chicken or turkey.
But they eat wood.
They
They
don't
don't eat
eat
wood.
wood, Albert. They
They
pack
Oh.
wood.
That's why they're called woodpecker, not wood eater.
Not wood either.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe they pack it and then they eat it. I don't know, man.
Wait. Hang on. Let me just. In Quora, this is like geese are bigger than ducks and have more fatty layers. That's why they are more flavorful than ducks. So it's like advanced ducks.
Advanced duck. Yeah. Duck plus.
Advanced duck. Oh man.
Katie Lynch in the comment. Mr. Ping knows how to cook, but can he be cooked?
Could he be
That is a
cooked?
true question. Also, I'm looking up because he sells a noodle shop, right? Does he have meats in his noodles? Because if he is, then he's a savage. he kills.
He
He kills.
He kills bad customers and serves them to the
So
good
serve-
ones.
Because I know he have radish and he have noodles and dumplings, but what's in the dumplings? That's a real question, right?
Wait, I'm curious about another thing now. People also ask, what is woodpecker's tongue?
Huh?
And it is on Google. They have the people also ask section, and they're like, people also ask, what is the woodpecker's tongue? And it's written they have just the weirdest tongue. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm curious.
Oh yeah,
to know
like the
what
woodpecker's
tongue
tongue
look
like wraps around their brain.
Oh yeah, it wraps around your brain. Right.
It
It goes
prevents
around
to
the
prevent
eye.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's to prevent a
What does
concussion.
that? What does that mean?
Just
Like
look it
their
up.
tongue is literally like inside their head. It goes like around
Let
here,
me
and
share
then it
screen it
comes
real
out
quick.
like that.
Why is it like that?
So when it's pecking like this, it doesn't get a concussion. It somehow like absorbs
It's
the
it's
impact.
like the softener.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never know about that.
Here, let me share screen real quick. That's how it looks like. The anatomy, at least.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it wraps around.
All right. So that's how Woody Woodpecker had. Oh God.
That's how Woody Woodpecker head.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want. I don't want to eat a lot of tongue.
No, I think you can just cut it off. But okay, so do we want advanced duck or advanced turkey?
Well, I'm trying to look up what Mr. Ping sells in his restaurant. I wanna
Why?
see. I'm curious if he eats his own kind.
I think he does.
It's his own kind.
The menu in the noodle shop, it only listed noodles and dumplings, but I know he have like special noodles and stuff.
Dumplings have meat inside, right?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Is there a vegetable
What
dumpling?
kind of-
Maybe there is. I know he's.
What
I know
kind
we
of
have
meat
like
is
carrots
inside?
and radishes and everything, but I don't know if there is meat in the noodle shop.
That is vegan noodle shop, I guess.
Ping knows how to cook, but can he be cooked?
Okay.
Uh,
There is a comment section in the Wikipedia asking, "I wonder why they don't serve any meat And then they say the director of the first film believed that all the characters are vegetarian for obvious reasons. So
Okay. All right, there you go.
Yeah.
He's not a cannibal.
you know,
Mr. Ping is
Neither
not a
can.
cannibal. You should do it right here, guys.
so Mr. Ping or Woody Woodpecker, I feel like
Yeah,
a geese will be nicer. I don't know.
It's
advanced duck or advanced turkey.
it's a flavorful duck or a small turkey. Because like
I
woodpeckers are
know,
like
but it has a stronger flavor than a turkey. Yeah,
turkey's flavor isn't as strong as chicken though. I've
yeah,
tried
that's the thing.
like
They
I've only tried
they
Subway
wrote
turkey.
it's often compared to the taste of chicken or turkey, but stronger the flavor.
Which one is more aggressive?
Like, I mean,
I feel like
we are
geese,
comparing
geese,
Mr. Ping
geese
and
can
Woody
attack
Woodpecker.
people.
You know,
No, fair,
Woodpecker
fair.
packs. You're comparing the characters. Remember that.
Mr.
Mr.
Ping
Ping
is a he's a pushover. He's scared of everything. I'll just push him into his pot, cook.
cook
Okay,
him
but that's not
in his own
cook him.
restaurant. Oh no.
Oh
Cook him in his own
God!
restaurant.
Push him into his own pot.
Woody Woodpecker, right? How big is Woody Woodpecker? I guess that's a question, right?
I'm putting my vote to Mr. Ping already.
I'm putting on Woody Woodpecker. Because
Okay.
Woody Woodpecker, it's just
How big is he
unique, I
anyway?
guess. How big is he? Let's see. How long is Woody Woodpecker? Oh,
Long.
the movie.
How long?
Did you? Let me look it up. I can't seem to find it directly. But yeah, I mean, who'd you got on as your pick? Woody Woodpecker or Mr. Pig?
I think I want a more juicier duck. So yeah, I
Alright,
think Mr.
yeah.
Ping moves on.
Alright,
It's a
Mr.
juicy
Ping,
duck.
you're
You
getting
look
cooked.
like duck.
Yeah, that's
You are no
good.
longer the chef. You are now
You know
the
the ingredient.
appetizer. You're now the ingredient.
Oh my God!
You're now the ingredient.
All right. So that is true. A geese Fabio incident.
Wait, what's a Fabio incident?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh God, this is gonna be such a long story. Do you guys know the actor
Shorten it,
Fabio?
shorten
Do you guys know the actor Fabio?
No. Let me Google that real quick then.
The Fabio is like a '90s actor. He looks like. Don't Google Fabio Geese incident. Let me just Google it for you. He looks like a. He have long blonde hair. Is European. He's kind of like the typical kind of like
Fabio Lanzoni, right? That's his name.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, there is this theme park. I believe it's in New Jersey or something called Busch Garden Williamsburg, and they opened this new ride called the Apollo's Chariot, which is a roller coaster. And because it's like, oh, okay, we want to open the Apollo's Chariot roller coaster. It's themed after the Greek god. Who should we get? Well, Fabio, right? We can probably get him. So they get him for the opening ceremony. And then so in the opening ceremony, they got Fabio and a bunch of women like dressed in like a tunic, like a goddess, like white gold kind of thing, kind of outfit.
Yeah.
And then so they launched off. All right, yay! There are media people in the media like taking photos. There are kids waiting in line. They ride the roller coaster, and then as imagine like you're a kid, you're getting ready for a roller coaster, you're happy, like, yay, we're happy, we're gonna ride the roller coaster, blah 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 blah. And then Fabio returned looking like this with a bloodied nose.
Oh
no.
my God.
And you can see in the background, the ladies in the background, they have blood on their face. So apparently a geese flew into Fabio and like hit him. And like I don't know there's still like so many crazy theories of what happened, if the geese directly hit him in the face, or there are some theories that say the geese hit the roller coaster and bounced off to his face. There is another theory where there is a camera in front of the coaster and the geese hits the camera, and then like the camera pieces flew into Fabio's face. So like there is like no concrete evidence. I think Fabio was paid off by the theme park to not disclose the accident, so they cannot say for real what happens or whatever. But yeah, it's like crazy stuff basically. But can you imagine if you're a 10-year-old kid, like, yay, we're ready to roller coaster, and then all life and it's all bloody. I'm like, huh? I don't
All
want
right,
to ride the
you know.
coaster anymore.
All right, Mr. Pring won.
So yeah.
All right, interesting. All right, I guess that's the end of round 1. So now going into round 2, we got the first matchup here. Let's go from the top again. Donald Duck versus Owl. The thick boy Donald versus the wise rat tasting owl. I don't know where I'm going with it. Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I think
we
my
know what a
vote's
duck
easy
tastes
for
like. We
this
don't know
one.
what owl tastes like.
I think I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, Donald Duck is the obvious choice here. I feel like just the
It has to be the obvious choice.
right.
I'm not gonna debate on this. I don't think there's need to. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
want to know
think
what
there.
an owl tastes like.
Let
Probably
me
bad.
Google it
It's a
again.
predatory animal.
How does owl taste like? Oh, okay. More accurate. What does accurate mean?
More what?
Acrid. How do you spell that?
ACRID. Having an irritatingly strong and unpleasant taste or smell. There
Oh,
you go.
oh. I knew it sounded terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
We want to go with something secure, or we want to try something new? That's a question.
I feel like I shouldn't with the owl. Nah. Yeah, I'll go with Donald Duck. See, look at that thick behind that he got. He flashes it many times as well. That's why he's very proud of it. That's why he doesn't wear pants. He's like, I can't fit in any pants.
Oh god, he's too thick.
Yeah, he's too thick.
All right, so Donald, we all gonna go with Donald Duck.
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, Donald Duck wins it by very easily there. Well, I don't know if we should be happy about it though. He's one step closer to being eaten. All right, next one we have the big bird, not big bird. I mean, no, taller birds. We have Kevin versus Crane. Yeah, Kevin from Up and Crane from Kung Fu Panda.
I feel like I'm more curious to know what Kevin tastes like compared to Crane.
That's what you're thinking.
I'm leaning towards Kevin.
How does the Crane taste like again?
Oh yeah, you just googled this.
I forgot. How does Crane taste like? Let me refresh my memory. Like pork chops or beef tips. Right. Call them rib
See,
eye.
okay, the only edible part of a sandhill crane, I don't know why sandhill crane is the one, is only the breast. So
You think Kevin has more edible parts?
I don't know. But even so, Kevin's breast is bigger than Crane's breast. There's more meat there.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's more meat.
Mhm.
There's more meat on that. And what does Kevin eat? Is it an omnivore?
Kevin eats chocolates, and I don't know what else.
Wait, that's like the only wild animal that can eat chocolates, damn.
Yeah, that's true. Also, fun fact: I have met Kevin before.
Okay.
Look.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
actually Kevin.
I have met Kevin. Exactly.
Nice. Did you eat it?
No.
Okay.
There were people around, so I couldn't,
There were people around.
But if there weren't people around, you would have.
I don't know. Never thought about it until today, Kelvin. So
Do I want to taste a pork chop or something mysterious like Kevin the Snipe?
I'm going with Kevin.
Out of curiosity, I'll go with Kevin. Yeah, Ariq, do you agree? Or do you want to eat
Yeah,
Crane
yeah.
instead?
No,
And
I'd go
again-
with Kevin.
Again, remember the graph? We have the effort and we have the taste.
Hmm.
Kevin is probably around. I feel like Kevin is in that middle, in the perfect balance of effort and taste. Maybe. I mean, we don't know the taste, but maybe.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
here's what we should remember. Crane, we gotta go to China to catch it. Kevin, we gotta go to Paradise Falls. Well, who knows where that is?
Yeah, it's in Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, it's the wild.
To be fair, that was Animal Kingdom in Disney World, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
different theme park.
I
There
think
you
we
go.
would
We know
run
the
into a lot
location
of
for Kevin.
problems. I think we'd run into a lot of problems if we had to go to China, into the middle of like a town, China, to eat crane.
The crane.
We gotta go to a monastery. So we're going
Yeah,
Kevin.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think I'm gonna go with Kevin. Let's eat
I'm
Kevin.
willing to go to the wild to find Kevin and eat him.
Yeah, to
Okay.
Disney World Animal Kingdom, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right, so
Alright,
Kevin advanced to the semis.
let's go with Kevin for this one. Alright, now yellow versus red. Big Bird versus red. Yeah.
Little red.
A big ass yellow canary, 200 on
Well,
the
so-
left corner. Big Bird, 249 centimeter, about 280 pounds. And on the other side, we have red cardinal, which is apparently illegal to eat or murder.
See, so red already defeated the little
Canary.
So
And he
he's
beat a big
now,
canary.
Now is facing up against the bigger canary.
Yeah. Oh. The thing about cardinals is that it's illegal, so we don't know how it tastes.
Should mention, it's just the only proof we have is that this bird is particularly illegal.
Yeah.
Big bird versus red. I mean, I think I'm more of a portion kind of guy. So
Wait, I just typed in cardinal taste, and the first thing that come out is Art of War chapter 5. What?
Art of War. You must eat the cardinal to know your enemy. Oh,
Is that why it's illegal? It's the Art of War.
I have no idea, man.
Again,
Are we just gonna go with volume or? Because if it is,
I
think we're
personally I would pick volume
I would
because I
pick
prefer.
volume, but also another reason, I guess. Red, angry birds, angry,
Angry.
hands meat, big
Hands-
bird, Sesame Street.
Relax.
Relax, relax. Good environment, good food equals probably good meat.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Big bird.
that's fair. Yeah, I mean, and also if red sees a pig, it will be angry, right? It will get angrier and will attack the pig.
Do they sell?
Uh,
Do you guys eat pigs in Thanksgiving?
Oh, ham.
I guess. Yeah, sure. All right.
And technically, they are both puppets, and they're both like Jim Henson. But Miss Piggy is a Muppet, even though not Sesame Street. So if we bring along Miss Piggy, Red will just attack her. You
That's
know?
true. That's true.
Savage. I don't know how does have anything to do with this. Big
All right, Big Bird. Big Bird advance. Let's go.
All right. Final one for the semis.
Final round. We have Chicken Little versus Mr. Ping. A regular chicken versus Mr. Ping, which is an advanced duck.
So a chicken versus a duck.
Advanced duck.
Advanced.
An
duck.
advanced.
Yeah.
Do I prefer, actually no? The actual question: do you guys prefer duck or chicken if you were to be presented by either?
If
It depends
our
on how
choose,
it's served.
That's how it's
like
served?
they're cooked the same way and stuff like that, I would go. I like chicken more.
I like a good
You
fried
like
chicken,
chicken
but a
overall?
crispy duck is also very good.
The only time I like ducks is when it's a pecking duck thing.
Yeah, I think
You don't
I
like
think
you don't
in
like
terms of-
crispy like Balinese duck kind of thing? I
Not-
like that
I mean,
more. I like that more than a Peking duck.
Oh really? Huh. I think Peking duck is still my favorite. I think in terms of variety, I prefer like more varieties of chicken than varieties of duck. You know what I mean?
But this is
overall, I
advanced
guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
duck though.
Yeah, this is an advanced duck versus a normal
Mm.
chicken. Do I go with ye old trusty old chicken chicken flavor or an advanced duck? A more fatty duck is what it basically is.
Again, remember, Mr. Ping got them thick boy. He's a thick man.
Okay,
Do you
this
think,
is
man?
this is this is an interesting
Kinda.
this is an interesting image here that I found. There is a character in Chicken Little, which is a geese. So even though it's maybe the size is different, but at least we get like an estimate. Because this geese character in Chicken Little, which is one of his friends. So that's the size. So let's imagine Mr. Ping in that place. So that's a size comparison here in terms of how many meat we can get. So yeah, if we're talking about volume as well. So if the size matter that much, that's like sort of the scale.
Mm.
But the question is, does it matter? So
Does it matter? I feel like. All right, so
Size does matter after all.
size, yeah.
but it
And
also
I
matter
just
how we use the size, you know.
pay over.
Okay, Albert.
It depends how
The
we cook it,
Diabetic
right?
Universal One
Depends
is
how
gone.
depends how we cook it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
How we use the meat. It depends how we use the meat. Um,
I'm willing to look up how tall Mr. Ping is.
Less than 14 inches.
probably
He's
bigger. Probably
he's gotta
bigger.
be bigger.
I kind of want to go.
I'll go with Mr. Ping.
I'm
I
gonna
feel
go with
like
this thing as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's more meat and it's advanced duck. Why not? I guess.
Advanced duck, yeah.
Yeah. All right, there you go. That's the end of that one. Mr. Ping goes. Miss Chicken Little can go home safely.
All right,
Mm.
so we do have
Yeah.
our final four here then.
Yep, we have the final four. Okay, first one we have. Oh wait, no, Mean
Mean
Girls
Girls the
musical.
musical. What? We're reading the Mean Girls? No, Kelvin.
I click on the wrong one there. Donald Duck versus Kevin. Yeah. So Donald Duck with that thick behind versus Kevin, who's just
Thick.
big, mysterious meat. Yeah. A big mysterious meat or a Donald Duck, who I'm assuming has pretty good behind to eat.
I don't know. This is the thing is like Kevin is basically, at least if it was like an ostrich, just prime beef. Tastes like prime beef. This
Yeah.
so and it's going up against a normal duck, not an advanced duck. A normal duck.
Normal duck, not even advanced, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, in this scenario, are we sharing? Are we sharing the meal? Because
I
if
mean,
it
it's
is,
Thanksgiving.
all
It's
right.
Thanksgiving. It's all about sharing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we do have more portion with Kevin.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And I
But
don't know. It's like I think duck is just too basic for this round to move on. Don't you think?
Is it-
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
normal duck, not an
I know
advanced
we
duck.
know what Donald Duck tastes like. We don't know what Kevin tastes like. That's like the mystery, right?
Yeah, that's a mystery. I'll just go with Kevin. I feel like I gotta know. And if it's like an ostrich is prime beef, yeah, let it go extinct.
Okay. So Kevin advances.
Kevin advances. Yeah.
All right. So the final one, not final. Well, the final of the other one, Big Bird versus Mr. Pig.
Big Bird versus Mr. Ping.
There's an interesting matchup here. We have a big cardinal, not cardinal. What is this? Canary versus a geese. Hmm. All right, all right.
Yeah. Uh,
Then again,
How
there's a
how far can advanced duck go?
yeah. That's what we need to know, right? Wait, did I already Google how does a canary taste like?
You did, yeah. I keep
How
forgetting
does it?
again.
Yeah.
Only the
Oh,
breast
no.
is what
I
you can eat.
don't know, man.
Canary bird, not melon. Damn, I was confused.
I'm confused. This is tough. This is probably one of the toughest ones.
This is one of the toughest one.
Again, the question of how much does the portion matters, because Big Bird we get more. Mr. Ping is a geese. Um,
Yeah.
and I mean, he knows how to cook, but the same question does arise: how good is he if he's cooked? So, like,
Do you think he ever tried?
tried himself? What's that supposed to
Tried
mean?
himself.
I don't know. Like, get another geese. Like, hey, what's over there? Out of curiosity,
Oh my
when he
god!
That's
fell
that is
down,
grim.
hit himself. He's like, that tastes pretty good.
I guess the question is how we serve it as well, right? Are we using Ariq interpretation of we just push him into his own stew?
No, 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 no. I think it's only fair that we serve them as best as possible.
Okay.
uh,
Man, are you
Atlanta.
guys leaning one way or the other?
I don't know.
Right
This
now, I'm
one's
leaning
the
towards Big
first.
Bird.
This is the first
You're,
time
you're
I'm
leaning
actually
towards Big
stumped.
Bird, Kelvin?
Yeah, but it's like, very close to Mr. Ping as well. It's like going left and right. Can't pick. Found Mr.
I
Ping
see.
or
Here's
Big
the thing.
Bird.
I feel like Mr. Ping is gonna be tastier
Mm-hmm.
because we also
But
gotta remember Big Bird. At the end of the day, he's a puppet, so it might taste a little bit artificial. um, well, Mr. Pig, I feel like I think Mr. Pig might be tasty. Big Bird's more portion, so it's like, are we going for taste? Or are we going for portion?
okay, here. Do you think this affects it? Right? Mr. Ping cooks a lot. So that means the steam kind of gets on him. Do you think like he kind of marinate himself all these years?
What the hell?
That-
Again, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Big Bird gives me the illusion that the meat will be dry. But maybe it's also the way how it's served, so maybe that doesn't matter.
do you think it will be dry?
I don't know. It gives like
Oh,
if I were to see these two birds in the wild, and I was like, that bird's gonna be dry.
is it weird that I kind of understand what Albert's on about?
Oh, Albert goes to the zoo and is like, that's a dry bird right there.
It's a dry
Right?
bird.
Yeah,
Nice
don't
mouth
you never gone there, never think like the meat's gonna be dry for that one. I'm gonna go with Mr. Ping. I'm gonna go with Mr. Ping.
You gonna go, Mr. Ping?
I'm gonna go with taste over
Volume?
over
Yeah.
portion in this one.
Alright, Avik?
Tiebreaker.
You know what? Since Thanksgiving is once a year, you gotta enjoy the good things, and I guess you have to enjoy some advanced duck.
Alright, advanced duck
Okay.
it is then. There
Advanced duck advances.
you go.
Whoa,
Advanced duck
Mr.
advances.
I never thought Mr. Ping would go this far, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, after I only googled what geese taste like, I'm like, advanced duck.
Advanced duck. Alright, so for the final round, we have not Big Bird. Kevin versus Mr. Ping.
So this is a battle of a mother and a father.
Yeah, one might go extinct. The other, there are a bunch of them. So
Well, we've never seen any other goose in the Kung Fu Panda series, so maybe
Really?
they're extinct in
wait.
that universe.
really?
I don't remember Mr. Ping having any relatives.
Well, maybe.
No, but like their species, they're like the whole species of them lives in like the towns. Like ducks geese makes up like a great
That's
population.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah.
I know we're
Kevin.
just killing Mr. Mr. Ping specifically, but I'm pretty sure they all taste the same. But Kevin is
The thing is, Kevin, again, we are going
injured.
off the basis that he is an ostrich. has a kind of like an ostrich meat, which is
Yeah,
was it
and
prime
ostrich
beef?
meat is it's basically good prime beef is what they
God, it's
specifically
so
said.
weird because prime beef and duck taste so different,
They do.
and the
Yeah.
texture is different.
So I guess the question is, which one is more fitting for Thanksgiving? You know, remember, this is
Definitely the duck, but prime
Yeah.
beef though.
yeah, right.
I mean, think
So
about it. Think
okay,
about it. Look. It's an extinct, not extinct. It's an endangered species, and it's giving its life to give you this delicious meat on Thanksgiving's Day. I think we must give. I personally think we might have to give thanks to Kevin
right. It's
for her
about
existence.
Thanksgiving is about
Also,
appreciation.
we do remember. We gotta remember the size here. We got a lot of it to eat as well, so that's a bonus.
Kevin's a big. It's an
It's a big
actual
ass
big
prime
bird.
beef.
It's a big ass prime beef, and well, actually no. I think Kevin is smaller than like a normal cow, right? But I just found out that cows can serve 900 portions. Give it with a grain of
Whoa.
salt. I think Kevin can serve half of that because he's like a
Okay.
big bird, but not as big as a cow.
Actually, I need to write up. I keep on writing just Kevin. I'm like Kevin size.
Kevin says, um,
How big is Kevin?
how big is Kevin?
Uh, so are we gonna go with Kevin?
Okay, so Ariq said Kevin. Okay, good argument. Mr. Ping, advanced keys, more what is it called? Proper, I guess, for Thanksgiving, right?
Mm, it
Yeah.
is because it's a
Both
duck.
are easy to catch, I assumed, right?
I think no, Ping is easier,
I'm just
definitely.
trying to think. I'm just trying to think it in terms of Thanksgiving. Like which one would fit better with the Thanksgiving usual meal? So like with mashed potatoes, with wine, with mac and cheese, with
Okay, that's good.
casserole. Kevin
Oh, that
fits
has to
better.
be. It has to
Kevin
be
fits
Kevin,
better.
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beef
Alright
fits with
then.
those.
Yeah.
And wait. Actually, can you think of the presentation? Imagine a whole Kevin on the table.
Oh.
Imagine how bountiful that is. Oh, a whole cooked Kevin, I mean.
yeah.
Is he still in one? Is he still in a Kevin shape, or is he already in like meat shape?
like the cooked turkey shape, you know? You know how they
Oh,
look like
okay,
just
okay, okay,
the
okay.
legs and the
Yeah.
Hmm.
That is a pretty good presentation.
That's a good sight,
People
don't
would
you think?
I would come in and be like, what the hell is this? I'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
excited.
right?
You know, I think you
So
made a good
Yeah.
argument.
Kevin
Kevin,
Yeah.
for the win.
Kevin.
I see Kevin, yeah. He wins by
Kevin,
presentation.
unanimous winner. Woo!
Yeah, woo,
Yeah.
Kevin.
All right,
You might be
Uh,
extinct, but you'll live happily
in
in
our
our
belly.
tummies.
in our tubbies.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We will let your children grow big and
And then
strong so that
and
we
then
can
we'll
eat
eat it
them
again,
again.
and then we'll eat them
We eat it
in the
again.
following years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Following
So yeah,
Thanksgiving.
surprised with the outcome.
I thought it was gonna be
Um
either Kevin or Big Bird. I wasn't expecting Mr. Peng to be here.
I didn't expect Mr. Ring to get this far, but
Yeah.
advanced duck.
I thought Blaziken would have gone further because of like the fried chicken aspect, but then you guys made the argument of how tough it's gonna be. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
It's all because of Fox. Like burning bird is hard to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Well, Kevin is our winner for the Thanksgiving special. So Kevin is the best fowl.
Yeah.
So
There
yeah.
you go.
Apart
Kevin.
from the fact that he doesn't taste like fowl, probably.
Also, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's what I was thinking as well. Mr. Peng can talk, so we would, imagine we are trying to chop his head off, and it's like,
Oh,
no,
God.
please don't do it. You feel less guilty.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Unaliving Kevin.
All Kevin goes is like, oh! I don't know what sounds he makes.
Yeah, right. You
Oh
feel
my
you feel less
God.
guilty, like unaliving Mr. Ping. I mean, we feel less guilty unaliving Kevin than Mr. Ping. I guess, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's fair. That's a valid statement.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
All right, there you go. So yeah, Kevin wins it best for Thanksgiving special. right,
All right. So, um,
now we know.
yeah. So we got that out of the way. So we got some additional bonus stuff here because it's Thanksgiving. We have some additional bonus questions for us to wrap up the show with after we decided Kevin. But it's Thanksgiving. This is like the time to be like thankful and stuff like that. But so there's several questions here that I come up with. So we're gonna answer some of these. So the first one that hopefully you guys have prepared. So the first question here is basically just some fun Thanksgiving question. What movie, show, or person are we most thankful for this Thanksgiving week? It can be just something that happened this past week, can be something from this past year, can be something since the history of time that you're most thankful.
Oh, what happened to Albert?
Oh no, Albert has been no well, but basically, I what he's not thankful for his internet, or he has to grab something anyway. But yeah, as Albert's explained, what are we most thankful for? Can be anything that has happened to you, or or a person has given you something nice, a show that you
Oh.
really like, or film you really like. Oh,
Something happened.
yes, I was just re-explaining again what
Yeah.
what Albert just reiterated. And I'm really thinking hard right now. What am I thankful for
I'm just gonna
in
go
these
with movies
aspects?
because we are in a movie podcast, I guess. So I'm gonna go with movies.
All my answers are movie related for all
Yeah,
those
me too.
questions.
All right, Albert, why don't you go first?
Yeah, so I'm gonna I'll go two things here. One is more recent and one is kind of like long term. I'll make it quick. So the more recent one, I'm gonna be thankful for Matt Damon because he's in two of my favorite movies from this year, Oppenheimer and Air. So
Oh,
he made good
Mm,
movies.
mm.
Those are my two favorite movies of the year. So Matt Damon, thank you for your contribution.
every
And the
time
long
I
and
every time I
no,
hear
go ahead.
Matt Damon, I keep thinking of that Sarah Silverman song. I'm back, Matt Damon. Do
Oh,
do
that one. Where is that
Yeah,
from? I don't even remember where that's from.
Jimmy Kimmel,
Uh,
I think it was in there.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
but yeah, go onward.
but yeah,
What's the other
my
one?
long term one is I want to be thankful for Moana because that was the first film that we reviewed together for the
Nice,
movie brawl thing.
nice, nice,
So
nice. All right,
yeah, Moana, thank you. Without Moana, this wouldn't be a thing.
all right.
Mm.
Moana
Oh, yeah,
shows
fair,
us the
fair.
way.
Yeah,
I'll say this. One thing I'm really grateful for this year, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Mutant Mayhem. Gives me
Mm,
faith, gives me hope for better TMNT movies. That's what I'm thankful for. I lost hope on good TMNT movies for a long
right,
time.
right, yeah.
And then this movie came out being a blast. I'm like, wow. No, brings happiness. Brings the TMNT franchise back on the spot, kinda.
nice, nice.
Yeah. Alright, Ariq, you got an
Let's
answer?
see. For okay, for if I have like Albert, like for this year, what I'm thankful for is I guess Barbenheimer because that was probably one of the funnest
Mm.
theater experience I think a lot of us had in a very long time. Probably one of the best just ever. It was a blast that I like. That was not pun intended, by the way. It was a blast.
Right, right.
but it was good. Two good movies back to back. Oh, that was amazing. I like that. I didn't mind spending 8 hours. Was it like 8 hours we were in the theaters?
Oh, you're right. You
Oh,
Very
did
long.
mention
It was long,
Fun.
but
yeah.
I didn't. But I enjoyed every part of it. It was good. I like that. And in terms of long term, I'm thankful for whoever gave us the idea to make weekly watchies because I think it's my favorite segment of all Councilmen
It's a fun segment.
parts bits. It's the funnest
Nice.
segment in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it's the one I enjoyed the most.
It's kind of dumb that we didn't think of this until like 100 episode in.
Past
Something.
episode, 100 episodes. Yeah,
Yeah.
past 100 episodes. Yeah.
I feel like I feel like it's
feel like
something
it's
that should
something
have
we
come naturally, like from the
yeah,
start.
and like episode 1. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for.
Yeah. All right, fair.
Uh,
So there you go.
yeah, there you go. I guess I'll do one long term one. I'll be thanking Infinity War to get us, started with the podcast. I guess.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah. That's our
Yeah,
first episode. Yes.
yeah. Infinity War. All right, there you go.
You hype.
all right.
That's
So
the first question.
all right. So second question here: what person, franchise, film, or whatever in the film industry has been the canned cranberry to your feast? So what this means is in Thanksgiving, you usually have cranberry as like the sort of like a not a garnish, but sort of like the for on top of turkey or ham. It's like the sauce basically. But basically, it's like it's a reliable thing, surprisingly still around. Maybe it's like, oh, cranberries surprisingly still around, and just squarely meeting expectations. So, like, what has been like the canned cranberry to your feast? Calvin, why don't you start this one?
This one, I don't know. This one's tough, man.
This one's tough. I'm trying to think.
This one's
Yeah.
tough. So something that's still reliable, I guess, right?
Uh-huh.
And meeting expectations. I don't know. The first thing I can think of is probably MCU. I mean, like, I'm not surprised it's still around, but it's reliable. It gives
Reliable.
you at least mid movies most of the times, and
Okay.
in some cases, gives you really good stuff like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably that. That's all I can think of right now. Yeah.
Ariq, do you have an answer?
Ariq?
Do you have an answer for this one?
Let's see. This is very tough. What's the problem in the canned cranberry to your feast?
Yeah.
I
What is it, Albert? You can go first if Ariq doesn't have
Albert,
one
you
yet.
go first, dude.
yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
I'm gonna say the Fast and Furious franchise
That's a good
because
one.
it's reliable. We know what we're getting for them. Surprisingly, still around. There's freaking 10 of these, surprisingly, and it's like squarely meets expectation. You get what you're served, pretty much. I'm like,
Actually,
I know what you
Fast
get
and
from
Furious is the perfect answer.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
go-
I gotta go with that. And we got one coming out this year as well. So like, yeah, that's just like kind of fitting, I guess.
Yeah, that is a
Uh,
perfect answer. Fast and Furious. We know what you're getting. It's reliable. It's fun. Most of the
All
time.
right. I was trying. Basically, technically, I already had an answer. It's just that I was trying to think of an answer that's like either less obvious or something a bit more creative. But I guess I'll just have to thank, uh, you know, John Wick, Keanu Reeves. I mean, like, it is like it's one of the top-notch action. I mean, we know Fast Furious is just a fun, dumb film, but this is like a fun, not dumb film. It's a fun, awesome film, and the way it ended in John Wick Chapter 4 this year, which I drafted. It was very good film. I don't know if have you still watched it, Kel?
I
Not
haven't
yet.
watched it.
God damn it! It's
I
very
haven't
good.
watched it.
It's very good. It's very fun. So yeah.
Alright, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. So I had Fast and Furious. Calvin had MCU, I
MCU,
guess,
I guess,
technically,
yeah.
and then John Wick. All right.
John
So
Wick's
the third question is, what is the Brussels sprouts to the meal? So Brussels sprout. Do you guys have Brussels? Have you had Brussels sprouts before?
No.
I think I have, but it was a long
But
time
basically
ago.
it's like it's polarizing. It's a polarizing food. Some people like it. Some people absolutely hate it. I kind of like it. I don't mind Brussels sprouts, but I wouldn't like go for it. But anyway, it's like it's polarizing. Something that's polarizing, but also sometimes pretty good. Like surprising. Like but sometimes it can be pretty good. What has been that to you? Anybody want to
Polarizing.
start?
Out of the questions that we got, this one's the hardest.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
I have like 4 different answers depending on like in case one of
Really?
you pick
Wow.
in case one of you picked it.
'Cause the
I'm gonna
thing-
go with the
see-
backup.
Because I feel like the thing is I don't really follow, watch what director has. I just kind of watch randomly, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really follow one. So that one's tough.
All right. Well, what if let me just say my 4, and I guess you can agree with me or not.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Polarizing. First of all, Ridley Scott movies. He like 1 year he made The Last Duel, and in the very same year he made House of Gucci. Like it's he made the
Okay.
original Alien, and then he also made Alien Covenant. Like he make Gladiator, and then like not long after he made like Robin Hood, which is one of the worst Robin Hood adaptation. And like Napoleon, I heard that's coming out. That's out. It's like very polarizing, like mix. Like it's like kind of mix. I don't know if you agree with that or not, Ridley Scott. Maybe a more obvious director, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking of
the
that.
Last
That's what I was
Airbender,
thinking.
The
Yeah.
Happening, Lady in the Water, and then he comes out to make like Unbreakable, The Sixth Sense, what's it called?
Knock at the Cabin.
Steins. So
Sounds pretty
yes, I
good.
kind of mix like that. M Night Shyamalan is one, and we're talking about franchise, polarizing but sometimes pretty good. The DCEU, you know,
DCEU. Yeah, I guess that's a good one.
they're very polarizing. Some people hate, some people like it, but sometimes they're pretty good. Like Blue Beetle's good, like the
Yeah,
Suicide
yeah.
Squad is good. Wonder Woman,
Mm.
Shazam is pretty good, but like as a whole, it's like eh. And the last one, specifically this year, MCU, because some
Yeah.
good stuff. Guardians 3, Loki,
Oh yeah.
Marvels. I like it, but there's mixed for some people. And then there
Basically,
is like Secret Invasion, and there's Quantum Mania. So
I feel like basically MCU after Endgame is,
Yeah, yeah. MCU
polarizing.
after Endgame is what I did agree with.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was gonna
And
say. Actually, I was gonna say MCU, but after a certain point.
yeah, after Endgame, it becomes a Brussels sprout.
It becomes a Brussels sprout.
It becomes Brussels sprout. So previously it was what's a mass appealing vegetable? Um,
How?
What is a mass appealing vegetable? That's a good question.
broccoli?
Corn?
Broccoli.
People.
I thought people don't like broccoli.
Really?
I thought people are pretty indifferent with corn mostly.
Corn, like,
Yeah.
that's indifferent though.
Oh yeah.
Something that
What's a-
everyone likes.
What's a vegetable? Chat,
Bean
what do you all
sprouts.
like? What's your bean sprouts?
Potatoes is technically a vegetable, but
Well,
it's not a
everyone knows
green.
French
It's not a
fries.
green. Yeah.
Not
I
a
was thinking of-
greens though.
Yeah, bean sprouts.
Spinach.
What's kangkung?
I have no
Yeah.
watercress.
Watercress added, yeah.
I don't think that's mass appealing.
No?
I kind of want to say spinach or like lettuce or cabbage. Maybe.
Lettuce actually.
Lettuce goes in everything
Yeah.
we like to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so lettuce. So MCU was a lettuce, and then it becomes a
Uh,
Brussels sprout.
Yeah, and it
They
becomes a
kind of
big
look the
Brussels
same
sprout.
too. It's like big and small. So, yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
Fair. So anyone have any other answer to that or no?
Nah, you already said what I was thinking.
Yeah, MCU was what I wanted to say, to be honest. Yeah. After
Alright.
a certain point.
All right. So the last question here. This should be the easiest one, I guess. Which film character do you want to invite to your Thanksgiving dinner?
Mm.
Can
Do
be
you-
film
do you
character
have
from
one,
this year.
Eric?
Can be of all time.
Do you have one, Eric?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of someone that would be both a bad idea but a fun one at the same time. I want someone to make a
Hannibal.
bad idea.
Oh,
Wait, no, as the chef, and so long as I am not the ingredient, I can ball with that.
Alright.
So long as he doesn't tell me what he's cooking, I'll just eat it.
Just don't cook, but don't tell me. Alright?
Yeah,
That's a
cook,
deal.
but don't tell me, and don't make me the ingredient. I'm assuming.
my goodness, Hannibal is grim. Kelvin, you got an answer for this?
I want. Can I choose a group of people?
Wait, hang on.
What-
Before
what do you have
Kevin
in
answer, can I specify it's the Mads Mikkelsen Hannibal? Because he
Yeah,
actually
sure.
does make some like interesting food.
And he's more
Okay.
handsome, I guess.
And he's more handsome, yeah, you know.
Alright, because I was thinking of like, as a group with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like that'll be fun.
Mm, that'll be a fun group,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
a mess too, actually, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Rocket will make a mess. Yeah.
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 I feel like that'll be pretty fun with the whole team.
Valid, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
fair.
on
We'll allow that.
yeah. Thanksgiving in space.
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess for me, I'm gonna go with something more recent. I was like, what's a fun character to invite Thanksgiving from this year? Barbie and Oppenheimer will be funny. Just invite them
Yeah.
separately. Barbie and Oppenheimer. What could be a fun character to invite? And like, I want like a happy Thanksgiving. I don't want to like a messed up. So I'm like, what's my favorite character? One of my favorite character from this year. I'm gonna invite Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan from the Marvels.
Kamala Khan?
Come over. She's gonna bring so much energy and positivity, man.
The whole
It's gonna be
family?
so much fun. Sure, why not all family, but specifically just Kamala Khan, like so. Just like Kamala Khan, I feel like it will be good. So yeah, I'm gonna
Alright,
invite Kamala
yeah,
Khan.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a wholesome choice.
Wholesome choice, wholesome choice.
Wholesome choice. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also read the comment here, Katie Lynch choice also pretty wholesome with Paddington.
Paddington,
Yeah.
there you
With
go.
Paddington. I
Yeah.
thought you don't like Paddington.
In
Oh, you're
prison.
going to cook Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah.
So all
Cocaine
right.
bear, Mr.
Cocaine.
Meatball. Okay.
Yo,
I think you'll be the
you're gonna be the
Thanksgiving.
dinner. You'll be the dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
Uh,
go. So that's Eric is choosing Hannibal. The
Yep. As the
what's his name
chef
again?
for my
Yeah, as the
Thanksgiving,
chef. Yeah, sure.
Hannibal
And you'll be
Lecter. Yeah.
eating with him. Yeah. I
Yeah.
choose
Yeah. Yeah.
the whole group of Guardians of the Galaxy, and Albert choose Kamala Khan. Yeah.
fair.
All right. Fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
There you go. I
Um,
guess. What is it?
no, I guess if we're done with this segment, I have one final quick segment to throw
All
at
right.
us.
Sure. Go ahead.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
So I found a bunch of pictures of Thanksgiving T-shirts here, and I want to
Alright.
see if you guys are interested in purchasing any of them, and if you have to buy one, which one would it be? Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay. Sure.
first option, we got this. It's
I'll-
a yellow shirt with a writing. I want them real thick and juicy. It's like obviously
That's
there's
a
a
good
picture.
one.
There's a picture of a turkey right there, but obviously there's an innuendo as well to that, right? So
Mhm.
that's
Yes.
a that's a first
Option
picture.
one.
Any thoughts on this one so far? You like it?
I like
No?
I like the color. The yellow, brings the bright vibe.
Yeah.
And then just the turkey is a nice touch, and the innuendo is a funny, a funny,
Yeah.
witty one.
I think the innuendo is not too crass, so like
Yeah.
it's
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 tasteful.
it's tasteful. It's tasteful. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I like that. Yeah.
The second T-shirt is Breastman
Breast man.
with a picture they're aiming to the turkey breast. There's a turkey
To
and
the
it's
turkey
aimed to the
breast.
breast, but it's a riding Breastman with an arrow right there. So what about this one? You like this one? No?
I find it. I can find it kind of useful whenever somebody asks me like, "What do you prefer?"
Yeah.
That what
Just-
I prefer. That they didn't like specify what I
you,
prefer.
you go to KFC. Which
Yeah.
chicken do you want?
Yeah, which thing
Read
you
the
want?
shirt.
Just like you read the shirt.
The
Yeah.
shirt.
very,
I'm a
it's
breast
very
man.
useful. It's very useful.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the third one.
I'm into fitness spine. My
So it's a shirt
I'm-
that say I'm into fitness, as in fitness pie in my mouth. And there's a picture of a
fitness
pie.
in my mouth.
So I like the pun here. It's a little bit
Like the
wordy, but I
Yes,
like the
it is,
pun. It's
it's
like as in
wordy.
fitness pie in my mouth. Like I like the pun,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a wordy. It's a wordy one.
It's too wordy. It's not something that you can just as you walk by you can read it
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
deal.
It's all like breast.
Breast man, you'll be like, oh okay. And
breast
the other one's like
man. Yeah.
thick and juicy. Nice. Okay, highlight them. You know?
Yeah.
It's a very
Okay.
long. It's a very long joke
This
for
one's
this
kind of
one,
long.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair, fair.
All right.
The fourth one.
Okay.
Anyone want to read it? What's it on my shirt?
So it's written, it ain't gonna stuff itself with a turkey bending over, showing its what's its name?
It's behind.
Backside. Yeah.
Backside.
Yeah. As it's looking down on us. It ain't gonna stuff itself. This one, again with the innuendo, right? But this one is a bit more crass. No.
I have a feeling that this model right here have no idea what's on the shirt. Because with that
She didn't
face,
read it.
I feel like this is Photoshop, and afterwards, there is no way she knows what's on the shirt right here. It's like her face wouldn't be that way with the shirt right there. But yeah, it ain't
No,
gonna stuff
no.
itself.
This is not something I would wear around the kids.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think it's the right. I don't think it's the appropriate shirt for us males to wear it.
Yeah,
I
You
I do
know,
not want to be
imagine
stuffed.
imagine meeting like your parents or grandmas, you're like with that shirt. Just doesn't feel
Yeah,
right.
like
If you're going out with
they're-
friends, then sure. But
Yeah.
with family? Nah. Alright.
All right. So the last shirt here, just straight up to the point. I like it moist with a picture of a turkey. Now this guy, he knows what's on the shirt. Definitely with that face, he definitely
that face
knows.
he knows.
He definitely knows what's on the shirt. So yeah, I like it moist. That's the
moist.
last
I
one.
think he actually likes it moist.
I guess it's
So-
similar to the first one about the tender. I like it tender and
So
soft.
here's
is
a
it?
picture of all five. So which one do you like best here?
Alright.
of all of
I have to choose between one or two. Not gonna lie, I like it moist. It's similar to the first one, but doesn't have the same art style.
I like. I was gonna either go with the first one or the final one, cause I just like it.
I
I
like
like it
moist.
moist.
I
You
like
know,
it moist.
straight to the point, and it's like moist.
Yeah,
Funny word.
Moist is such
yeah.
a
Yeah,
weird, funny word.
yeah.
It is. It's a weird word.
How about Albert? Do you have the options you want, or do you already have one in mind?
I kind of like the first one is pretty good. Don't gonna lie, I want them real thick and juicy, and I like the font. I like the what's the word? The font face on that one as well,
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
picture of the turkey, and it's a double it's a double meaning as
The
well kind of
Inuit.
thing,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah. I don't like the fourth one. I think the third one is too crowded.
I don't like
Uh,
the third one.
Also,
Mm.
green isn't my color in it per se, so I like it more. It's pretty funny, but I don't know. I think I gotta go with the second. I gotta go with the first one. I think for me.
I'll go
You
with
go
the
with the
first
first one.
one. Not overall. Yeah, I think it's overall the best design. I think.
Damn it! I was gonna go with that as well.
I
We
mean,
all.
we all like the same
That's what I
one. So
said. Yeah, we like the same
we
one. It
all
means
we
it's
all
good
like it
design. It's
thick and juicy.
so there you go.
Even though I've never had turkey.
That's the winner. I'll send you guys the link to that shirt so you guys can purchase it.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
So yeah,
Real thick and juicy.
real thick and juicy. So there you go.
All right, so let's. I guess it's been kind of a long one. I guess so.
Yeah.
Let's just plug it out. Abik, why don't you start?
You can find me on Instagram at Ariq Andria. You can find me on Letterbox at Ricky Doo, which I have not updated with Songbirds of
Yeah,
Snakes.
dude, I was gonna complain because you didn't update it since Hardcore Henry, and I'm like trying to fit in to fill
Did
out
I
our
watch anything
councilman.
since Hardcore Henry? I don't think
I don't
so.
know,
Like a
probably,
movie, as a movie, I don't think so.
Huh.
but yeah. All right, and then we have what is it? Teguh, Instagram Teguh M23 and Tegidu on Twitter, and you have me Kelvin on Instagram at KYA27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Albert.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterbox at JA Wiradharma, JAWIRADHARMA. Follow me there for everything on my ongoings every daily day. And check out the
Nice.
Councilman at Councilman Show, Twitter, Instagram, Letterbox. You can send us an email once again, councilmanshow@gmail.com. Find us on YouTube, The Councilman. Check out our stuff over there. Subscribe for the YouTube channel. And it's the same name on the audio feed as well, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Podbean, wherever the Councilman. Subscribe, leave us a review. We can read that review on our next show if you leave us a 5-star review. But yeah, make sure to check us out, all of us there, and get the merch. We don't have the I like them thick and juicy merch because that's not our design, but we do have other designs like the Bluesmith, the Council Ghouls, the Councilman Spoken. So check that out in our T Public website right there /user/councilman dash show. So I think that is all of it and that's the end of Nonsense November. Next week we have Delirious December, right?
Delirious
Yeah. There's
December.
December.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
You're
Just made
gonna
that up
be
on the spot.
dehydrated.
Dehydrated December. We're not
December
allowed to drink.
dehydrated.
We're
Yeah.
not allowed to drink throughout the whole show. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is Thanksgiving this next week or this?
This
I mean,
past Thursday.
oh, this past
This,
Thursday. Oh, okay, so
yeah,
it
this
already
was
happened.
Thursday. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
People have
All right.
said
All
their
right.
thanks.
All right. I guess with that, yeah. It has been a real thick and juicy episode. So, with that, the councilman has spoken, and we'll see you on the next moist episode.
Oh,
Because it's
Excellent.
December. It's
I
snow.
don't like the
It's
sound.
moist.